Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage a man whose watch is always on Tulsa time, Dave Mercer.
Moving day at the Geico Bassmaster Classic. You gotta get in the top 25 to be part of this party on Championship Sunday. It has been a fun tournament, but now's when it gets a whole lot more fun. Blowing kisses, well, thank you. Wait, this is not on the script, but I'm gonna tell you, the best part about I love my job, but here's the downside, okay? When you MC Bassmaster events, these are the kind of people that blow you kisses from the crowd. Sir, can you just please stand up for a second? Not quite the groupie I was expecting, but thank you very much. We are just about ready to get this party started. We have this place is packed, and what a crowd all the way to the roof here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Who's excited to have the Classic right back here? We are excited to see how this deal plays out. As I said, you got to get in the top 25 to move on. We started with the best 55 anglers in the world, and now down to 25 after today. Our tournament leader had an almost 3-pound lead going into this thing. We got any Jason Christie fans in the house? For years and years, it seemed like nobody could win on their home state when the Bassmaster Classic comes. Well, the last 2 classics have been won by home state anglers. You guys think that streak's gonna continue? Well, there is a scary cast of characters that got a thing or two to say about that. But first of all, my friends here in the front row in the Geico Live, well, let's hear it for them. Awesome to have you guys here, and awesome to have Geico as our presenting sponsor, but it is great to have you guys here in the front row. But as if that wasn't close enough, we have our friends in the GoPro Splash Well. Now, you guys have an important job. You know what it is? You guys are the cheerleaders for this entire room. So I need you guys to go absolutely, positively crazy when we tell you to, right? Can you do it for me? 1, 2, 3. Nobody else listened in the entire room. You guys are horrible cheerleaders. Everybody, 1, 2, 3. We are gonna have a lot of fun here today. This event, all these fine sponsors that bring this event to you, we want to thank them. A very special thank you to our longtime partner, of course, the sponsor of the Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year race. I know we have some execs from Toyota in the house. Let's give them a little love. Thank them for supporting this great sport. We are just about ready to get this weigh-in started. But you know what? I got to show you something. I mean, who knows? Have we got any A-Mart fans in the house? Aaron Martens? The most dominant season in Bassmaster Elite Series history last year, winning his 3rd Angler of the Year title. And he's now a member of Team Minn Kota. And Team Minn Kota really thought they wanted to welcome the new teammate, right? And they had a little fun with Aaron. Let's have a look at this. In the middle of a top secret meeting, Aaron Martens, 3-time Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, is the newest member of Team Minn Kota. So along with B. Height and Ayler, and of course the Tulsa PD, we decided to welcome him the right way.
Which way do you want to go and how do I do it?
Let's take a left.
There's a lot of pressure in fishing. It's all about handling that pressure is actually part of success. Over the years, I've become a lot like copper, coming down fat a lot. So now you guys pulled over.
I'm Officer Madden, Tulsa Police Department.
Yeah?
Get your driver's license, proof of insurance, please.
Did I do something wrong?
I'm assuming you're in town for the fishing tournament?
Yeah.
All right. You guys stay put for me. I'll be right back.
Okay. That's nice. So we get pulled over and harassed. You don't seem like bass fishermen very much.
you hop out for me and have your passenger get out too, but I want you to go over here by the fence for me, okay?
Okay. And then the warrant.
Charlie 301, could I get a 2-wheel unit to my location, please? Something about what I'm seeing here is not sitting well with me. If you'll just head this way for me, I appreciate it. The reason I had you get out is because something's kind of piqued my interest here with your boat.
Yeah.
Any weapons, illegal weapons on your boat?
No.
Anything like that?
No.
No illegal weapons of any kind on this vessel?
Uh-uh.
Man, I need to, well, I'm going to talk to him. I'll pat you down, make sure you don't have any weapons on you. That's all.
Yeah.
Right? Just for my own safety. You'll turn and face that direction for me.
Mm-hmm.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your palms together. Palms together.
Am I in trouble?
No, sir. It's just how we do it. Making
Really?
sure you ain't got any weapons. Yeah.
That is awesome.
I don't want to talk to nobody if they're holding a weapon. I want to be the only one with one. You know?
I agree for you guys for sure.
Can you tell me about this right here? Exactly what this is and what it's used for and all like that?
Yeah. It's an electric trolling motor.
Does everyone have one of these?
Yes.
All the competitors do?
Mm-hmm.
Is that used for anything offensive or anything like that?
No, man. It'd play havoc to a fish or something, probably.
Hey, Sarge, something about this. He's calling it a trolling motor, but it looks more like a weapon to me.
I know what that is. That's a weapon. I know the damage that can do.
Okay.
You need to call the crew.
What is going on?
Guys, just whatever it takes to get that off. I don't care.
Let's get this sucker off here. Welcome to the team, buddy.
Had me for a while, dude. After a while, I was like, this is bad.
Now you're getting chance.
Don't be so serious. Come on, man. You guys are so funny. It's so funny.
I was going to take my Segway out, but I didn't know if I could manipulate the stairs. But Minn Kota been making trolling motors for 80 years, the most wanted motor on the water, and they have a mugshot contest, and we have our 3 mugshot, 2 competitors that are finalists in the mugshot contest in the Geico Live Well. Where are you at? Stand up. There they are. Let's have a look at these mugshots real quick. Well, there is a number 1, Ryan from Kansas City, Missouri. Who else do we have here? Now, one of you both won wonderful seats here, but one of you is going to get the opportunity to win a brand new Fortrex. Now, you guys are going to decide. So show me mugshot number 1. Who cheers for Ryan? Dane and Janice, the happiest muggers in the history of mankind. Who do you think's winning? You know what? I think I know who, but I'm going to let one of my who looks trustworthy here. My friend right here. Who do you think won?
Golly. Hey, let's hear it for Ryan. All right, let's hear it for Dane and Janice. Dane and Janice.
All right, Dane and Janice are your winners. Win a brand new Minn Kota Fortrex. Let's hear it for them, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a lot of fun giving away some prizes, rolling around in Segways, dressed up like weirdos, but right now I know why everybody packed into this building, and that is to see some giant fish. Are you guys ready? First, let's bring out the man that weighs all the fish, our tournament director. Let's give him a little love, Mr. Trip Weldon. Trip, what a crowd we've had at takeoff down in Grove, and then, of course, a packed house here on Saturday, cut day at the Classic.
Well, first of all, I don't think these fans want to hear Yay, Alabama. I will say Big Game Bob kicked our butts about 3 years ago, so Boomer Sooner to you guys.
Hold on. Do we have any Alabama fans?
Oh, all I can say is lonely at the top, baby. It's lonely at the top.
Trip, the whole deal here is and a shocking tournament, really. A lot of the favorites coming in here kind of struggled, a lot of the biggest names in the sport, but today, moving day, got to get in that top 25 to move on.
Absolutely, Dave. It's going to be interesting to see how this unfolds. Grand Lake of the Cherries is such a phenomenal fishery. You know, when they bring these fish up here, they hand them to me. Jason Christie handed me that bag yesterday, and I can get a pretty good feel. I know what 20 pounds feels like, and I'm thinking, man, that's a big bag. And then Greg Vincent from my hometown of Wetumpka, Alabama, came right in here with 18 pounds. So I think we're going to see a lot of shakeup. Guys I'm watching, James Elam, Edwin Evers, KVD, people like that back there in the mix. Those guys can bust it loose. And I really think tomorrow is going to be a phenomenal day. It's going to be warm all night. It's going to be windy tomorrow. Wind's your friend in Oklahoma. And these guys, somebody's going to sack them. But they're all chasing Jason Christie right now.
They definitely are. Jason Christie, the man in the lead, the man with the plan, saying, catch me if you can. And we'll see how it works out. Before we bring our anglers out, let's talk about our great host cities.
Oh, man, I'm going to tell you what. First of all, Tulsa, the host here. We've got hospitality suites over there at the Hyatt. They've been fantastic. And out at Grove, Grand River Dam Authority, our local law enforcement, city services in Grove, Wolf Creek Park, phenomenal facility here in the great state of Oklahoma. It's just been a fantastic week. Can't wait to come back.
All right, are you guys ready to get this party started? Me and Tripp voted the most unlikely cheerleaders in the history of mankind, but we're your cheerleaders today, and rather than pom-poms, we spin these Toyota towels. Whenever you see that, I need you to make lots and lots of noise. Let's see if you guys are ready. Now remember, this is the 46th Bassmaster Classic, coming back here to Tulsa, Oklahoma. The Geico Bassmaster Classic presented by GoPro. Are you ready? Down here I hear some noise, but up in the rafters I think people are sitting on their hands. One more time, let's make this building shake. The 55 best bass anglers in the world doing battle on one of the most epic fisheries on the planet. Are you ready? No. I said, are you ready? Let's get ready to win! Dundee, who do we got first?
First man to the gate, Waverly, Ohio's own Whitney Stephens. Give it up for Whitney.
Whitney Stephens fishing his very first Geico Bassmaster Classic from Waverly, Ohio. Qualified here for the 2015 Bass Pro Shops Lake Erie Open. Took a win there, punched his ticket to the Classic. Yesterday, 2 pounds and an ounce. £2 an ounce yesterday, needs 9 pounds and 11 ounces to get inside our top 25 right now. Easy. Listens as good as my kids. Why is that fish so angry, Whitney?
I caught him off a dock, so he doesn't like any lights at all.
There we go. 2 pounds, 11 ounces, giving you 313. $112, giving you 313, and unfortunately not going to be enough to make the top 25, but Whitney, qualified for your first Bassmaster Classic. I know you wanted to get here for years and years, but after this experience, how bad do you want to get back?
Yeah, you definitely want to come back. You know, I reached my dream this week of making the Classic. You know, I really wanted to compete, but I just missed a deal. And that's fishing sometimes. But I wanted to thank all my friends and family that made the drive out here, all the text messages for the support. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank my sponsors, Skeeter Boats, Yamaha Outboards, Wheatus Marine, Power Pole, and Kistler Rods. Couldn't do it without you guys. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Tulsa. You've put on a great show.
Thank you, and congratulations for making it here. We look forward to seeing you back.
Let's bring our next angler in. He's ready to roll. He comes from Hayden, Idaho. Ladies and gentlemen, how about it for Brandon Paline?
a former Bass Nation national champion, a two-time Elite Series champion, the Prodigy. Finished second place the last time we were here. Had 12 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. Needs 8-8 to take the lead here today. Digging deep in that rigid wrap Skeeter Yamaha. Two pounds and 12 pounds and 7 ounces yesterday. $12.7 yesterday, 4 fish to add to that here today. We're looking for 8 pounds, 8 ounces to take the lead here at the Geico Bassmaster Classic.
Might be the first time I get the lead all week.
Brandon fishing his 6th Geico Bassmaster Classic, 12 pounds and 7 ounces, 24-14. And my friend just learned why that is called the splash well, okay? Because you guys are going to get wet. 12 pounds, 7 ounces on back-to-back days, consistently catching them, but I know you're still searching for that big day.
Yeah, I feel like I get them figured out a little bit more every day, and it's changing so quick. It's amazing how fast these fish are changing, and you know, I've said it at the beginning of this week, and I'll say it again. It's the guy that figures it out every single day that's going to win this tournament. Lots of flip-flops, and you know, I caught 2 fish today before noon, so that was an improvement on yesterday. And then I went through kind of a dry spell midday, and then I caught 2 more this afternoon. So if I could just make all the right decisions in a row, you know, I think the fish are out there that maybe I could weigh a 30-pound bag tomorrow and make things interesting.
You may as well do it, my friend. Go get them. Let's hear it for... Now, was anybody, I mean, a lot of people travel to the Bassmaster Classic every single year. Was anybody here last year? Now, I know the Bassmaster Classic wasn't here, but did you go to the Classic last year? Now, maybe you remember, well, not that, but this is last year we had this fine couple get engaged right on the floor. Are they here? They're here with us. Let's hear it for them, ladies and gentlemen. We're happy to report they're still married. We're happy to report they're still married because this would have been uncomfortable if they weren't. But thank you very much. One more time, let's hear it for them. Got engaged at the Bassmaster Classic. Let's roll them through.
All right, let's bring them all right now. As a matter of fact, our next angler, you'll know him well, from Knoxville, Tennessee. Give it up for Ott Defoe.
A former Toyota Trucks All-Star champion, Bassmaster Elite Series Rookie of the Year, and a Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion, rolled out in that Nitro Mercury this morning, going to work. Had 11 pounds and an ounce yesterday. Never finished outside of the top 11 in Bassmaster Classic competition. Looking for 13-14 to take the lead, and 11 ounces to get inside the cut. I think you're safe there right now. 4 fish here on day number 1. Yeah. 8 pounds, 7 ounces, giving him 19 pounds, 8 ounces, and moving him into 3rd place. Got to keep that streak going, and that means tomorrow's going to need to be a big day. I'm hopeful that it's enough to get inside there. I think it should be enough. How you feeling?
If it's not, you got to buy dinner. How's that? But no, I don't know.
If it is, what are you buying?
I get to fish tomorrow, so we'll find out after I fish tomorrow.
I'll take 5% of whatever you win.
Nah, we just won't bet then. But no, it was a tough. Yesterday was a grind. Today was the same way. I fished hard all the way up to the end. Caught one of those fish right, just in the last 5 or 10 minutes. So I don't know. Grand's got the fish in it. I would really, really like to get out there tomorrow. I think the kind of conditions we'll have tomorrow with that wind will really help improve fishing. But if I don't get to get back out there, man, this is a great crowd. If I don't get to come back up here on the stage again tomorrow, I love fishing the Bassmaster Classic. There's nothing like it. I've got the best sponsors behind me in the world. I've got some of my family right up there with my wife, my little girl Abby, and then my dad made it down here too. So, having them here to cheer me on makes it all worthwhile. And, dude, this is an awesome craft for a Saturday.
It is awesome. I sure hope to have you here on Sunday. Let's hear it for him.
All right, next angler ready to roll in here from Port Haywood, Virginia. Y'all give it up for Jacob Baraznik.
A 3-time Bassmaster winner, 2 Elite Series wins in his rookie season, but he is no rookie. 3 Bass wins, 2 FLW wins, fishing his 2nd Bassmaster Classic in a row. Had 3 pounds even yesterday. An uncharacteristically tough day for Pras, but see how it all worked out here today. 3 fish here today. Needs 9 pounds, 7 ounces to get inside the cut currently. This dude right here says you got it. 7 pounds, 5 ounces. This dude right here was totally wrong. He needed 9.3. You told him he had it. You built him up. No, he didn't. Unfortunately, going to fall a little short of the cut, but that guy thought you had it, but so he's a good fan, but unfortunately going to be working the expo tomorrow by the looks of things. But the good news is this doesn't happen with you very often.
I mean, it's fishing, nothing's guaranteed in this sport, but the good thing is we get to go next week and start in Palatka and start all over for qualifying for this for next year. And this right here, I think, just added a little fuel to my fire, Like you said, I don't know. I thought I had it figured out in practice. The fish kind of, I don't know. I think they went really shallow, and they're being kind of tough to catch. This afternoon, picked up my spinning rod, just went fishing, and actually caught a bunch of fish, but some short. So the fish are coming tomorrow. I think the guys are really going to get them. But there's a couple of sponsors, Lawrence Electronics, that live right here in Tulsa, and they're right there, and Quantum Rod and Reel Zepco. I mean, one of my my rod and reel sponsor. Ranger Boats. I already tell you that I couldn't do it without them. Finest truck I get to pull over the country. My great family is sitting right over here. And, Livingston Lures, we got some great technology coming out, B.A.S. technology. It's, and we actually got some awesome colors and everything. But, I couldn't do it without them. But I tell you what, Lawrence has come out with an Insight Genesis mapping system. And it'll show you all the hard spots that are in this lake. And it's actually incredible to be able to run around and say, well, look at the mud bank, and then there's a little rock vein that comes out. That's what I was keying on before the tournament started. And those big fish were sitting out there off of that stuff. And I think they just kind of went shallow, and I didn't go with them. But, what a great crowd. I can't wait to come back to Tulsa. And I think Don Williams sang this song, I'm living in Tulsa time tonight, baby.
All right, well, we look forward to seeing you at our first Elite Series event of the year.
Let's bring our next angler in. He's from Conway, South Carolina. How about it, everybody, for John Proctor?
Fishing his very first Geico Bassmaster Classic, qualified through the Bass Nation Southern Division. Let's hear it, Bass Nation. Representing the everyday angler and making it here to the biggest game in the sport. 7 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 1 fish to add to that here today. Needs to be a good one to get you inside that cut. Needs 5 pounds and an ounce. 3 pounds, 2 ounces, giving him 10 pounds and 8 ounces. 10 pounds, 8 ounces, unfortunately going to fall short of the cut, but you walked across the stage that less than 600 people in the history of fishing have ever done. You made the Bassmaster Classic. Tell me how it feels.
Hey, look at this. This is amazing. I just want to thank my family and my friends. They're all over here. They made the trip. You know, we're 17 hours from here, and I think I got about 20 people that made the trip with me, so got to thank them. And thank everybody for coming out. It was a great time.
Always great to have you here, and I look forward to seeing you at our second stop of the Elite Series.
Our next angler coming in is from all the way from Ocean City, Maryland, everybody. How about it for Fabian Rodriguez?
You're going to see him all year long on the Bassmaster Elite Series representing the Bass Nation. Let's welcome him, ladies and gentlemen, Fabian Rodriguez. He gets 2 intros just because I like saying his name. Four pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 2 fish to add to that here today, looking for 8 pounds and 5 ounces. 4-14, giving you 9 pounds even, and proven to be a tough day early on in the weigh-in. 33rd place currently. Unfortunately, not going to make the cut here at First Classic, but the good news is you're not shutting down after this. You're going to be fishing the Bassmaster Elite Series all year long.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it. Had a great event. I can't thank the staff, everybody here. Evan, Rude, and Ranger, everybody took care of everything that needed to be done. Lawrence. I just had a great time for my first experience, caught some fish, and I got to hand it to you. You guys are doing a great job.
Well, we look forward to hanging with you all year long on the Elite Series.
Hey, our next pro ready to roll here comes from the quartz crystal capital of the world, folks, Mount Ida, Arkansas. How about it for Mark Davis?
He's a 3-time Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, the 1995 Bassmaster Classic champion, fishing his 19th Classic. Let's hear it for that. An incredible streak at 19 Classics. Qualified through the Bassmaster Elite Series, of course. 7 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. Looking for 413 to get inside the top 25 and move on to Championship Sunday here at the Geico Bassmaster Classic. Unfortunately, just 2 fish here today.
Skeeter line well kept. I said that Skeeter line well kept them good and alive.
It sure did. 4 pounds and 11 ounces. Just 2 ounces short of the 25 cut. Unfortunately, you fall outside of that 25 cut, and it got to hurt a little bit more because when I look on the scoreboard here, it says you had a little bit of a late penalty. Was it just a miscalculation in time getting back?
Well, it was such a pretty day, and I was out there in the, my favorite Skeeter boat, running around in my Yamaha motor, and I was having so much fun, I really just lost track of time, I'll be honest with you. Now, actually, right at the end, and maybe part of it's old age, because I had it in my head all day we was going to win at 3 o'clock, and I said, 2:45, and I had like 12 minutes to get back, and There's a lot of, you do a lot of idling on this lake. If you guys that have been out there, if you're way back in a pocket, we don't break the rules. We take our time. We had to idle all the way out, and I was a minute late. That's okay.
Well, it's always great to have you at the Classic, and 19 Classics, that's pretty incredible. I know it's not your last. You'll be back again.
Yeah, we got to go to work here in a week and a half and get ready to try to start qualifying all over again. It never gets old, It's, I've been really blessed. I started this sport professionally on the B.A.S.S tour when I was 21. I'm 52 now, and can't wait for the next tournament.
I can't wait to see you there.
All right, let's bring our next angler in. Great guy from Sevierville, Tennessee. How about it, folks, for David Walker?
They may just sit there and run them up.
An 11-time Geico Bassmaster Classic qualifier, took an Elite Series win just a few years ago. 2/3 in the Geico Bassmaster Classic. And it looks like Walker is looking to get the job done here this week. That is the kind it takes to move into Championship Sunday, and more importantly, potentially our Super 6. Had 14 pounds and 2 ounces yesterday. Looking for 10 pounds and 13 ounces to take the lead. You think he's got it, ladies and gentlemen? 15 pounds, 4 ounces with 29 pounds and 6 ounces, a brand new leader in David Walker. Your brand new Geico Daily leader, Geico Pro, David Walker. 29 pounds and 6 ounces. You are leading the Geico Bassmaster Classic. And boy, you have been in this position before, but I got to ask you, Walker, is this the one?
Oh, I hope so. I tell you what, yeah, leading the Classic right now is awesome. Everybody came here to see the weigh-in, but I say we just call her off right now. It'd be I'm good with that, if you want.
Well, I'm good. We can just go backstage, but there's a couple of Jason Christie fans. I'll ask them, would you like us to shut down the weigh-in? Unfortunately, they want to see their hometown heroes, but I think you're going to be in the thick of things come tomorrow.
That's awesome. That's all you can ask for coming into the event like this is, you can't win it the first day, but you can sure lose it. And, just to keep gaining some ground on him, trying to chase old Jason Christie down because he's obviously knows this lake and he's got it figured out. But I'm ready to get out there and try to make him earn it anyway.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing your Geico Daily leader, our GoPro Big Bass for the day right now.
Our next angler ready to roll in. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause from Mayflower, Arkansas. Here he comes, Billy McCracken.
A former Elite Series Rookie of the Year, fishing his second Bassmaster Classic. Dropped the hammer on that Mercury this morning and went out going to work. Had a big battle to get ahead of him. 1 pound, 7 ounces yesterday. But a limit of fish today, and with fin freaks of nature like that, this leaderboard is gonna change. Billy went to work in a big, big way here. 1 pound, 7 ounces yesterday, a much different day here today. We're looking for 11 pounds even to get inside our top 25 and move on to Championship Sunday. Five fish, all alive, 15 pounds and 9 ounces. with 17 pounds even. Villakim moves in to 7th place. Currently sitting in 8th place, sorry. What a difference a day makes. Did you fish to fish? Did you change? Did the fish change? What happened out there?
Actually, I changed today. I got in that basket and I cranked my Mercury motor and I went to the opposite end of the lake, mainly to get out of the guys' way. We had 2 or 3 guys that were doing really well where I was started in the first day. And luckily, I caught a fish early this morning and it kind of clued me in on what to do. Which I'm way more comfortable in that muddy water. And I just kind of ran with that and was fortunate enough to, get one good bite. I think I'm probably had a couple of small fish. If I could have culled those 2, I believe I could have hung around one more day. But it really feels good after yesterday. I'll tell you, I don't know if, I'm sure you guys know, it's hard to describe how much work we put into just making the classic. And then when you get there, I put like 80 hours on my motor just idling. I've idled around this whole lake using that Lowrance side scan. And I wish I would have had the 3D last year, but I've idled a little bit today, and I really found a little rock change out off the water, and that's where I ended up catching these fish. So if you haven't seen the new Structure 3D, I suggest you get out there and look at it.
All right, we'll be checking it out. We hope you fish tomorrow.
You'll probably recognize this next guy as well. He hails from Pitts Grove, New Jersey. Yeah, we're talking about Michael Iaconelli.
The 2003 Geico Bassmaster Classic champion, the 2006 Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, an 8-time Bass winner. $213 yesterday, 4 fish to add to it, looking for 9 pounds and 10 ounces to get inside the top 25 and move on to Championship Sunday. £8 pounds and 6 ounces. Ike currently moves into 30th place. Ike, unfortunately, this one not going to work out the way you had planned going into this event. Tell me, and you're not the only one that fell victim to Grand Lake this time. So many pre-tournament favorites really stumbled in this one. What's going on out there?
It's hard to decipher it. You have dirty, cold water. A lot of times it puts the fish in a funk. You know, when you look at your water temperature gauge and it says 50, you get excited. You know what I mean? And these fish aren't responding yet, but guys are figuring them out. I think if I had about 3 or 4 more days, I could figure it out. Or maybe another week, I could figure it out.
Well, the good news is, I mean, I know you want to go fishing tomorrow, but the good news is, I'm pretty sure wherever you're hanging out tomorrow at the expo, there's going to be a giant crowd. Where can they find you?
Yeah, looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. Come by booth 1044. It's the B.A.S.S. University and the Ike Foundation booth. We're giving out Flambeau tackle boxes for free for the first 250 kids. So come by, see me, hang out with me. And one other thing I want to say before I leave. Look at that kayak on top of my truck! Wow! That's a Hobie kayak.
All right, let's bring our next guy in from Fayetteville, Tennessee. Make him welcome. Here comes Brandon Lester.
fishing his second Geico Bassmaster Classic. Left the dock this morning looking to stomp a mud hole in him. Qualified through the Bassmaster Elite Series, 2 classics in the last 2 years. Had 12 pounds and 15 ounces yesterday. 2 fish to add to that here today. Currently inside the top 25. So let's see if we can get him enough bumper to stay there till the end of this weigh-in. Started with 55, gonna cut it down to the top 25 after today's weigh-in. Brandon, much tougher day today. I watched Bass Track yesterday, and it seemed like everything was going your way, catching numbers of fish by the looks of things, but what changed out there today?
Man, I really don't know, I tell you.
Four pounds, 8 ounces today for 2 fish, giving you 17.7.
I think the lake is just changing so fast. You know, when I got to my first area this morning, the water temperature was 55. And I thought, man, it's going to be lights out today, but it just wasn't. I don't know if we need 3 or 4 more days of really stable weather to let the fish get where they're going before they kind of set up to where you can catch them. But you know, that stings. That's not what you want to do on the second day of the Bassmaster Classic. But when they open that curtain and I see all these fans, man, it makes it a whole lot easier to take. I promise you that. I got my family up here, got some really close friends up there. I've got a ton of support back home. I'm looking forward to getting the Elite Series started this year, and I'll probably be hanging out in the Mudhole Custom Tackle booth tomorrow. So y'all come see me. Thank you, Tulsa. Appreciate it.
We look forward to seeing you on the Elite Series.
All right. Hey, you know, we got a lot of former classic champs in this tournament today, and this one next is a guy you'll recognize from Auburn, California. Make him welcome. Here comes Skeet Reese.
The 2009 Geico Bassmaster Classic champion, 2007 Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year. Your leg, okay? We're nervous. 12-12 yesterday. 4 fish to add to it here today. Already inside our top 25 cut. And these 4 fish should solidify that Skeet Reese is going to be fishing tomorrow. Needs 16-11 to take the lead. And right now we are just looking to pad that 25 cut because he's already in there with 12 pounds and 12 ounces. 4 fish to add to that here today. Day number 2, moving day. The Geico Bassmaster Classic presented by GoPro.
Come on. Really? Come on.
Yellow.
Stop. I'm losing weight. It's draining out here. Hurry up, fish.
10 pounds and 9 ounces. Moves into 3rd place with 23 pounds and 5 ounces. So Skeet, a lot of guys, I mean, yesterday seemed tough, but early on in the weigh-in, it seemed like today got a little bit tougher. You've been pretty consistent so far. You know you're going to be fishing tomorrow. Is there a thing or two up your sleeve to bring in that big bag and try to steal this title?
Well, I thought so, but then that didn't pan out again today. Yesterday I had 3 for 12-12 yesterday. I was getting the right bites. I went out today thinking there was the potential of going and getting a good stringer, and after about 11 o'clock when I didn't have a fish in the boat, I said, it's going to be a little tough today. Fortunately, I figured out a little pattern late in the afternoon. The fish finally started getting up shallow and positioning where I thought they would be, but they're the smaller fish. I think maybe if you get in the right area, you get the bigger bites. But when you don't have a fish at whatever it was, 11 or 12 o'clock in a Bassmaster Classic, you're thinking, I pretty much suck right about now. And I'm going to be working with Trade Show tomorrow and visiting with all of you, which is not all bad, but when you fish for a living, I want to be in there selling your odds in the big sporting goods booth. My job is to be on the water trying to jack some big ones. So hopefully I'll get back out there tomorrow and have an opportunity of getting some more good fish. This lake it's not showing its true colors right now. You guys really do have a great lake here. But for why it's off, I don't know. But I really anticipate to see a bunch of 20-pound stringers this week. And tomorrow, who knows? They may just like turn the light switch on tomorrow and jack them. But if I get out there, see what I can do.
I'm pretty sure you're going. Go get ready. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Let's bring our next pro angler in from West Valley, Utah. Give it up for Levi McNeil.
Representing the Bass Nation, a winner of the Bass Nation Western Division, his first trip to the Geico Bassmaster Classic. A member of the Jackson Hole Bassmasters and the Utah Bass Nation. Had one fish yesterday, or one fish here today. Levi, unfortunately, going to fall short of the cut here this week, but it's been great having you here at the Classic, and I know you're going to be hanging at the Expo tomorrow, but tell me about this experience, qualifying for this event.
Yeah, this has been, like everybody says, it's a dream come true, and it really is. It's been an absolute awesome experience, something I'll remember forever, and yeah, man, it's been awesome.
2 pounds and 9 ounces, hold that high, smile wide to wide for years to come. People want to see that picture of the day you qualified for the Geico Bassmaster Classic. Before we let you go off the stage here, real quick, any sponsors you want to thank before you leave?
Yeah, well, Blackbeard Marine, Power Pole Rant, Dobbins, Iowa, Utah Local 140, my dad's bank account, friends and family back home watching, and having here, and I got to say hi to my boys, Chaser Bug and Mr. Gage. Love you guys.
Dad's bank account, the #1 sponsor of professional bass fishing. We'd like to thank you for being here.
All right, next angler coming in from Lake Havasu City, Arizona. Here comes Dean Rojas.
He weighed in the 5 biggest fish in Bassmaster history, 45 pounds and 2 ounces. He's a 4-time Bassmaster winner, fishing his 14th Geico Bassmaster Classic. Finished 4th last year. Had 12 pounds and 7 ounces yesterday. And digging deep in that Skeeter Yamaha live well here today. Get loud, Tulsa. $12 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. Currently inside the cut, looking to pad that cut and get Rojas back out. I'm allergic to fish. You'd know that if you see my show. 12 pounds, 7 ounces. That's awesome. Thanks. Appreciate that. 12 pounds, 7 ounces. 3 fish to add to that here today. 3 good ones. 11 pounds, 14 ounces with 24 pounds and 5 ounces. Dean Rojas will be fishing on Championship Sunday, unofficially inside our top 25. Dean Rojas with 24 pounds, 5 ounces, going to weigh that for GoPro Big Bass, biggest one of the day so far, 5 pounds, 5 ounces, 5 pounds, 6 ounces, a brand new GoPro Big Bass for the day. Dean, definitely the right quality, just too short, but you bring in a limit of those and things could get really interesting tomorrow.
Yeah, like I mentioned yesterday, I'm around the big ones. There's no doubt about it. I got off to a rough start this morning. I lost my first 2 keepers this morning. I realized I had a really big bag today, but heck, if that's enough to make for tomorrow, I get in a crack at it, and man, I want a net second chance. You know, it's get knock in the top 10. I don't know if I'll win, but I'll throw my best shot out there. But I just want to thank all my fans, my wife, my son, Cameron, and Austin, everybody at Gander Mountain, and I want to thank Skeeter Yamaha, Gander Mountain, Big Bite, and Gamakatsu Spro, Power Pole guys. Everybody's been wonderful support, you know, throughout the years and so forth. But I do want to say one thing. You know, this is my 14th Bassmasters Classic, and I will say that it is, if not the best, it is definitely top 2 on the hospitality here in Tulsa. Everybody from the launches in the morning to the guys out there on the water following us around, to you fine fans out here in the audience. Thank you for coming and supporting us and giving us an opportunity to fish and showcase what the Bassmasters Classic is all about. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Got another former Classic champ coming in the house now. He's living in Alabama now. We claim him down there. Here is Randy Howell.
A 4-time Bassmaster winner. He is the 2014 Geico Bassmaster Classic champion. Rolling in the Livingston Lures, King's Home wrapped Triton Mercury. Randy Howell had a big day yesterday, 17 pounds and 6 ounces, and backing it up with a limit of fish here today. Looking for 12 pounds and an ounce to take the lead away from David Walker, our current leader. Looking for 12 pounds and an ounce. 5 fish, all alive, 11 pounds, 13 ounces with 29 pounds and 3 ounces. Randy Howell moves into second place. $29 pounds, 3 ounces, and not going to take the lead today, but leading today doesn't pay anything, but leading tomorrow pays a whole lot. Are we going to see another Randy Howell charge in Championship Sunday?
Man, you know what? That would be awesome to see another miracle like that. How about a miracle? You want to see a miracle like that tomorrow? Would that be cool? That'd be cool. After that Gunnersville Classic, you know, I know all things are possible with God. You know, if it's ever meant to be, you know, I'll go out and do my part tomorrow and work hard and, you know, and hope to get the chances. I really thought that I had blown it today by not catching a bigger bag, and then when we got in, driving back to the arena, looking at Bass Track, and I saw that lots of guys, you know, had a grind today, and I predicted this event was going to be a grind, and I really still feel like tomorrow is going to be a very dramatic ending, and somebody could come from way back, and just because this lake has the potential to do that. So I know a lot of places that I'm not going back to tomorrow, so I've got a lot better chance tomorrow, I think, than I did today. And because you know, you look at that pretty Triton Mercury back there with Livingston, Daiwa, King's Home on it. It's been run all over this lake, and while I'm in here today with a big crowd, in case you don't know, you know, we're giving the boat away again, thanks to our sponsors. You know, they help us be able to give that boat away for raise money for King's Home. Lou Burdett's here with King's Home today, and we'll give it away in November, so get you a chance to win that boat. $100 per ticket goes to a great cause. The King's Home kids came to the Classic the last 2 years now. Last year, this time it's 11 hours away, so they're not going to be able to come that far away, so they're going to have to be watching it live stream. So I'm going to pray for some big miracles tomorrow. and hope we can have a fun day in this arena. I'm really looking forward to it. So,
go get rigged, because you're going to be part of this whole deal tomorrow.
All right, let's bring our next angler in. He is the pride of Prattville, Alabama. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Russ Lane.
8 pounds and an ounce yesterday for Big Daddy Russ Lane, a former Elite Series champion. Took that win in the postseason, looking to make it into Championship Sunday. The thrill of victory and the agony of angling. Unfortunately, never fun not to catch him, but if you're not going to catch him, I mean, the thing to remember is you made it here. Made it to the Bassmaster Classic, and that's nothing to shake your head on.
Oh, heck no. I was just trying to set the record for the most zeros in Bassmaster Classic competition. I think I took that over today. Maybe Tripp can check on that stat for me.
Okay, well, we'll check that out. I don't think you want me to introduce you as that guy, but what happened? I mean, there's so many stories about, is it just the fish are in a funk because things have changed so much, or what do you believe in right now?
I don't know, Dave. You know, my plan this morning was to cover a whole bunch of water, so, you know, I jumped in that Phoenix Yamaha Wind, Big Bite, Buckeye Gill, Garmin, Gamakatsu, Spro, Sunline, Totector, TNH, PowerPole, Denali, Amphibia, Hogtech boat, and ran all over Grand Lake. And didn't catch a darn thing.
Well, but you made the crowd go wild.
Woohoo! Let's go wild.
Congratulations on making it here.
All right, I appreciate it. And I got to thank my family and my wife, Jill, up there. They waited on me hand and foot this week and gave me every opportunity to do good. I just couldn't get it done. Everybody in Oklahoma's been nice. Thanks for y'all's hospitality. And best way to get over a bad tournament is go fish another one. And I'm going to be at Palatka next week. I'll see y'all there.
I will see you there.
All right, let's bring our next angler in. He's from beautiful Payson, Arizona. Y'all give it up for Clifford Perch.
£7 pounds and 15 ounces yesterday, fishing his third Geico Bassmaster Classic in a row. Rolling out this morning in the Dixie Pack tires and wheels wrapped Skeeter Yamaha. He's a 3-time U.S. Open champion. Had 7 pounds and 15 ounces to start the day. 2 fish to add to that here. Moving day in the Bassmaster Classic. 2 fish looking for 4 pounds and 13 ounces to get him into the top 25. 7:15 yesterday, looking for 4:13 today. 5 pounds and 10 ounces. Clifford Perch moves into 22nd place. Currently inside the cut, but unfortunately at this point of the weigh-in, there's a bunch more boats to come, and probably going to be working the expo tomorrow. But tell me about your experience here this week.
You know, it's always, man, it's a blessing to make the Bassmaster Classic, and, you know, I had fun this week. I love Tulsa. You know, I really enjoyed the people here. Man, this was fantastic. Every time I go back to my hotel room, there's some new gift from the chamber and from the folks in Tulsa, and I'll tell you what, it's been great. But, you know, the fishing, you know, it was just off, and I didn't get enough evidence probably to just make a good game out of it. You know, the window's so short. I caught them today at about 1:45, and so when you kind of figure out what to do and what you're on and try to find something else and catch one more and one, you just run out of time. And so, you know, it was just a tough week for me. We couldn't ask for better weather, and man, it was fun, but, you know, just didn't quite pull it off. So the only 300,000 I'm going to be looking at this week was on my odometer coming here. So, you know, unfortunately, I'll be at the expo tomorrow, and come by the Dick CPAC booth and sign up to win a free set of tires, and check out the tires and wheels, and we'll talk fishing. Maybe I can learn something from some of the Oklahoma fishermen.
All right, we look forward to seeing you there, and congratulations once again.
Next angler coming in from the banks of the beautiful Coosa River in Wetumpka, Alabama. Here comes Greg Vinson.
£18 and an ounce yesterday. Look out for this guy, fishing his 4th Geico Bassmaster Classic. 18-1 yesterday. Finished 2nd place in the 2012 Geico Bassmaster Classic. $18-1 yesterday, inside the cut, currently looking for 11 pounds, 6 ounces to take the lead here today. And unfortunately, just 2 fish here today. We're gonna get another shot at him tomorrow, and definitely got one of the right ones in there. $18-1 yesterday. Today, 2 fish for 5 pounds and 12 ounces. Moves you into 5th place currently with 23 pounds and 13 ounces. $23-13 and a much different day out there today. Did you have the opportunities, or did the fish just totally change?
They changed a little bit. You know, I've been banking on getting 6 to 8 bites a day, and it seemed like in practice, you know, I had junks hooks on and I put every one in the boat. And today I just wasn't able to put them in the boat. I don't think they were real aggressive. I had a hard time getting the bites that I needed. And but I was committed. You know, that's the quality fish I felt like I could catch, and I felt like if I stuck with the plan that I'd get those opportunities at some point in the day, and the day just went by. I ran out of time, I guess. But that's how it is. You know, this is the Classic. I'm fishing to win. That's what I did today. I knew at any minute things could turn around and I could put those big ones in the boat. And I'm just excited to be on this stage right now. The spectators out there were fantastic. Those guys, they followed me all day long, and the bite was super slow. And I think they believed in me as much as I believed in myself. So appreciate you guys keeping up with me and really giving me some space and letting me do my thing. I really appreciate it.
Well, I want to congratulate you on making it here, and we hope that you're back here tomorrow. I'm pretty sure you are. But hit a milestone here. While he leaves the stage, give him a little love. Fishing your 100th bass event here at the Bassmaster Classic. We look forward to seeing you, hopefully tomorrow.
Absolutely. I hope I get a chance to fish tomorrow. I might try to do things a little bit different and just see what happens.
Looking forward to it.
All right, let's bring our next guy in. He's from Lorena in the beautiful Lone Star State of Texas. Make him welcome Alton Jones.
And a big day yesterday. The 2008 Geico Bassmaster Classic champion, a 6-time Bassmaster winner, qualified through the Bassmaster Elite Series. Finished in 17th place for Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. Team Skeeter, Team Yamaha Pro, Alton Jones, currently in 9th place with 17 pounds, 13 ounces. But it looks like he went to work here today. 4 fish, looking for 11 pounds at 10 ounces to take the lead. Already inside the top 25 currently. Does he have 11 pounds and 10 ounces? That is the number it's going to take that lead away from David Walker. Unfortunately, 1 short of a limit here today. $17-13 yesterday. Today, 4 fish for 11 pounds and 12 ounces. A brand new leader with 29 pounds and 9 ounces. Alton Jones is your Geico daily leader. 29 pounds and 9 ounces, just enough to get into that lead. But I know today's lead isn't the one you're chasing, but you're definitely going to be in contention tomorrow for a shot at becoming a 2-time Classic champion.
Yeah, you know, that's an amazing thought. Today was a lot tougher on the water, and it's easy to, when the bite is slow, to let it kind of spin you out, but you can't do that. You've got to realize if it's tough for you, it's probably tough for everybody. It was about 10:30 before I had my first fish, and I was really feeling down, but then I caught 2 4-pounders in about an hour, and it really gets you going. And, you know, I'm thankful to the Lord for those bites and thankful to have an opportunity to hopefully go contend tomorrow.
It is amazing what a couple of 4-pounders can do, but you're going to get ready to rock them tomorrow.
Yeah, I've got a lot of rigging to do. I've got to get my mind ready. As you can tell, I like to eat. I'm going to go do that first. I found maybe the best pizza I've ever had right across the street from the BOK Center, Naples Flatbread. I'm heading over there, so come see me over there. But you know, I'm gonna really rethink my strategy. Am I going to go back to my same areas? Probably a little bit, but then I'm probably going to spread out a little bit too.
We're looking forward to seeing you back here tomorrow.
All right. How about our next angler coming in? Y'all give him some love here from Gilbert, Arizona. Here's Josh Bertrand.
Fishing his second at Geico Bassmaster Classic. Qualified through the Bassmaster Elite Series. We look forward to seeing him all year there. Had 13 pounds and 14 ounces yesterday. Unfortunately, just one fish here today. Let's get him a little pad. Inside the top 25 right now. And ounces will matter here today. So this one fish here today may be enough to keep you in there. We'll have to stay tuned to the end of the weigh-in to find out. 1 pound, 14 ounces, giving you 15 pounds and 12 ounces, putting you in 15th place right now. So it's going to be tough to stay inside that top 25, but you never know.
Yeah, you know, I guess you do never know, but I totally needed a couple more fish to be able to fish tomorrow, realistically. The weights are down a little bit, but not quite that much. Today was just, you know, one of those days. We all have those days. You know, it was really awesome this morning. I was the first boat to take off. You know, and being first boat out in the Bassmaster Classic is a pretty amazing feeling. You know, I ran about 20 miles down lake in my Nitro, and it was really cool. The helicopter stayed with me the whole time. But yeah, fishing-wise, it was just one of those days. You know, I got off to a slow start, and at one point I had about 10 boats back in the creek with me watching, and I hook one, and everyone gets all excited, and it's a drum. And yeah, you know, a minute later, I hook another one, everyone gets excited, and it's a pair of underwear. So I looked at everyone, I was like, you guys go find someone else. It's not going to happen today.
You're leading the underwear and the drum division, so congratulations on that.
Thanks. I'll take that. I'll take something. Just obviously want to say thanks for everyone for coming out. It's been an amazing tournament. Thanks to my amazing sponsors. Tomorrow I'll be at the expo if anyone wants to come hang out. I'll be at the Berkeley booth, Abu Garcia booth. I'll also be spending some time over with Nitro. They've got an awesome new boat, Z19, that just got introduced yesterday. And if you haven't seen that, you've got to see it. Also, big thanks to all my family and friends over there, my wife. They came all the way from Arizona. It's been a good week.
Great to have you here. Look forward to seeing you on the Elite Series.
All right, our next big-time angler coming in to us from Lago Vista, Texas. Here is Thomas Martens.
In his first Geico Bassmaster Classic, he is the 2015 Toyota Bonus Bucks Team Champion. A member of the Texas Bass Nation, makes his full-time living as a doctor, but here this week, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Had 11 pounds and 12 ounces yesterday. 2 fish to add to that here today. Looking for 1 pound and 2 ounces to get inside the cut currently. and keep this Bassmaster Classic going. Only the top 25 fish tomorrow, 6 pounds and 7 ounces, giving you 18 pounds and 3 ounces. Moves you into 10th place currently, and got to keep your fingers crossed that it's enough to keep you in that top 25 and get another shot at them tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think I'm 1 fish short, but special thanks to the folks at Grand and here in Tulsa, and just had a really good time, man.
Great to have you here, and we sure hope you get back here just in the future.
Let me just thank Cliff Brown, Texas Boat World. This is my first year running a Triton, and what a fantastic boat, man. We had real rough conditions the last day of practice, and I was really happy to be in a Triton. And thanks to Mercury, Sports Clips, Gibbs Hair Products, everybody was just so great.
Great to have you here. Look forward to seeing you down the road.
Next angler crossed the northern border and came down here, folks. How about a warm welcome from Ottawa, Canada, Charles Sim.
Fishing his very first Geico Bassmaster Classic at 4 pounds 6 ounces yesterday. He's a 3-time Ontario Bass Nation Angler of the Year, and he's got 4 fish here today, looking to get inside the top 25. Needs 8 pounds or 12 ounces, only the second ever Canadian to fish the Bassmaster Classic, looking to be the first Canadian to make the Sunday cut. 4 fish here today. 8 pounds, 12 ounces is what you're looking for. He's got 4 good ones, ladies and gentlemen. 8 pounds and 12 ounces to get inside the Sunday cut. 12 pounds, 14 ounces. With 17 pounds, 4 ounces. Championship Sunday. Say hello to Charles Sim. £17 pounds and 4 ounces. Charles Sims currently sits in 12th place. And boy, now you got to sweat it out for just a few minutes backstage and hope that it's enough to get out there tomorrow. But a better day today, so you got to feel like you're building on something.
Yeah, I do. The lake's changing every day, and I got up on a bank yesterday where I got 2 shorts. I pulled up there today and got 3 of those good fish in about 40 minutes. I stuck it out for another 2 or 3 hours and was hoping to fill out my limit. I got the one other little one, and you know, if I get out there tomorrow, who knows what's going to happen? Those fish are moving up. Whatever happens tomorrow, you're going to see some big fish. This lake's about to go on fire.
I hope you get a shot at him. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for Charles Sim. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow.
Thanks. I'd love to. Just in case I'm not, I want some thanks because this has been an amazing experience. First of all, thanks to all the Canadians that made the trip down, man. Look at this. It's awesome. Making the Classics been a dream for me, for all the Canadian anglers, and it's been such an experience. It gave me an opportunity to partner with hookset.com. If you get a chance, check out hookset.com. It's a great place for anglers looking for custom tackle or custom vendors looking to show their wares. Anything you need, it's going to be on there. All my sponsors have been with me for years, the Shimano family, Jackall, G. Loomis. Of course, I'm running that new Evinrude there. Check out that boat wrap, man. Doesn't that wrap look great? I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words here, man. And of course, Hummingbird and Minn Kota, they've been with me for 10, 12 years. It's been great. Thanks for having me, folks. I hope to get back on the stage one day.
I hope you're back here tomorrow. Let's hear it, Charles Sim.
There you go. How about our next angler coming in now from Lakeland, Florida? Give it up for Bobby Lane.
Big fish, Bobby Lane, a former Elite Series champion. Finishing the runner-up spot at last year's Geico Bassmaster Classic, fishing his 9th Classic here this week in Tulsa, Oklahoma. An incredible host community. Sure happy to be back here. Had 11 pounds and 2 ounces yesterday. 3 fish to add to that here today. Looking for 2 pounds and 6 ounces to get inside the cut currently. Obviously, that is not going to be a problem. With 3 fish here today, let's see if it's enough to keep them there. 11-2 yesterday. $11 pounds and 2 ounces yesterday, 9 pounds and 12 ounces today. Big fish Bobby Lane with 20 pounds, 14 ounces, moves into 9th place currently. $20.14 gets you in 9th place right now, so pretty sure you're going to get a shot to fish again tomorrow, but I know you're still searching for that big day out there.
Well, first of all, you know, we drive all the way there in the morning and we fish all day and we don't eat and we don't drink. And then on the way back, we chug water. So I was wondering if Bass maybe could pick up like a gallon, like a Tupperware sponsor or something with a, you know, nice, so we can't stop on the way back to get gas. That's the rule. Well, you got to take a leak on the way back. I mean, it's all you can do to get here. So I was hoping maybe Tripp would look into that maybe next time we have one of these long drives. But yeah, it was a great, you know, it was a struggle. I've been catching some fish early in the morning on a Yozuri mid crank, and then I was burning a hardcore double X down the banks and throwing a humdinger spinnerbait around, and this morning, nothing. I mean, nothing. 1 o'clock, I'm scratching my head. I made a 20-mile run up the river, then back down, and I mean, it was one thing after the next, and I just put my head down, and I went fishing. You know, it's my birthday tomorrow, and I don't want to be getting wished happy birthday in the booth. I want to be singing happy birthday to myself on the water. So I don't know if it's going to be enough or not, but you know, the Classic's the Classic. Me and Chris got a pretty good bet on it. I know he's coming up here in a minute, and we have been talking back and forth, but definitely want to say hi to my whole family up there. There they are. And thanks to all the sponsors. You know, I got the most amazing tackle in the world, Abu Garcia. Of course, I fished flawless this week. I didn't lose a fish. Throwing spider wire all week. I run the best boat, 920 Phoenix with a Yamaha on it, and you know, power poles, you can drop, I mean, everywhere we go, you use the power poles. I dropped them down in a couple areas today and could get behind structure and, you know, silent secure, that's the deal. So we'll see. It's a waiting game now, but it's been a grinding day, but I'm glad to see that they weighed what they did.
Well, I want to see you back here tomorrow on your birthday, so we'll wish you luck.
All right, next great angler coming into us from Huntington, Texas. How about a big welcome for Keith Combs.
Pounds of 14 ounces yesterday. 3 fish to add to that here today. Looking for 11 ounces to get inside the cut. That is not going to be a problem. 3 fish here on day number 2. 11 pounds at 6 ounces with 24 pounds, 4 ounces. Keith Combs moves into 6th place currently. 24 pounds and 4 ounces for the Bassmaster Century Club member. So it looks like you're going to be going to work again here tomorrow, and a lot of people predicting with the front coming in that it's going to be lights out tomorrow and crazy things could happen. I'm sure you're one of the guys hoping for that.
I am. I'm around some big ones. You know, I've caught not a lot of fish all week, but when I do catch one, you know, they're the right size. So I believe they're in an area. It's just going to take maybe that weather coming in to make them bite. I mean, we're going to see a big bag in this thing, and somebody can mix it up. So I wanted to get 2 more really bad today, but it just wasn't in the cards. But, you know, I'll take what I have and go out and see what Grand Lake will deal me tomorrow.
We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow.
And, you know, I got to give some special thanks out just to some guys that are in the crowd. You know, I'm lucky. I've had the same sponsors really since I started my career. And I mentioned a lot of them yesterday, but just a quick shout out to my guys at KV Power and BOV. Those guys have been with me the longest time. I really appreciate what they do. And also I'm running the Onyx. I ran them last year, run them again this year, the Helix from Humminbird. Incredible products. I mean, if anybody's in the market for electronics, you need to go by the Humminbird booth and really check out what they got. I know you'll be impressed.
All right, we'll be checking it out, and we'll check you out here tomorrow.
All right, next angler coming in lives over near Cross Mountain in Caryville, Tennessee. Here comes Brandon Card.
His second Geico Bassmaster Classic, qualified for the 2013 Classic, right back here in Tulsa. And now we return to Grand Lake, and so does Brandon Card. Had 12 pounds and 12 ounces yesterday. 2 fish to add to that here today. Looking for 14 ounces to get inside the cut as we near the halfway point of the day number 2 Geico Bassmaster Classic weigh-in. Five pounds and 3 ounces, giving you 17 pounds and 15 ounces. Moves into 13th place currently. So a much tougher day today. What changed out there?
I don't know, you know, it's been kind of a weird week. On the first day of practice, when it was really cold, I caught them really good. And I was catching them shallow. You know, the water temperature was like 45 degrees. I was catching them in 2 foot of water. And then as the weeks progressed, now the water temperature is 55 degrees and I'm having to fish deeper. I can't catch them shallow. So I'm just kind of scratching my head because normally in the spring when it warms up, the fish push up. So, you know, that just goes to show you that you always, you know, learn whenever you're on the water. Every day's a different day out there. But I just want to say thank you to my family for coming and watching me, my wife, mom and brother. And my brother actually followed me on the water both days. And that was pretty cool, getting him to cheer me on.
Very cool, and it's always great to have you here. We sure hope to see you back here.
Our next angler, another classic champ, ladies and gentlemen, from Guntersville, Alabama. How about it for Chris Lane?
A 7-time Bassmaster winner, the 2012 Geico Bassmaster Classic champion, had 11 pounds and an ounce yesterday. 4 fish to add to that here today. Looking for 210 to get inside the cut. Obviously not a problem with 4 fish here today. Had 11-1 yesterday. He's had at least 1 win every year for the last 4 years. A 7-time Bassmaster winner, 9 pounds even, giving him 20 pounds and an ounce. Moving into 11th place. Hold him high. The champ is here. 20 pounds and an ounce, sitting in 11th place right now. Looks like you're going to be going to work tomorrow.
Man, I sure hope so. You know, I changed it up late today and, you know, put those fish in the boat pretty quick and had some really good ones pull off. And I don't know why, but, you know, I'd like to go back out there. And me and Bobby had a little side bet, and it looks like I'm still going a little bit more behind the 8 ball. But what a crowd in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I mean, all the way up there in the top, you know. It's fantastic, you know. I mean, the police department, the volunteers, the B.A.S.S staff, Dave Mercer, the MC, you guys are just fantastic. It's been a fantastic classic, whether I get to go out there tomorrow or not. And being from Guntersville, Alabama, I want to say one thing. There's a new campground coming there, and it's right on the water. It's called River Rocks RV Resort. It's going to be fantastic. You can pull your campers down there. But a huge thanks to all my sponsors. Huge thanks to all you fans and everybody that made this possible. Thank you. And to my family, and again, to my 83-year-old grandmother, and to my mom and dad for driving me down there to the ramp.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Next angler comes to us over near Branson from Reeves Spring, Missouri. Here comes Chad Morgenthaler.
Two wins in the last 2 years, Chad Morgenthaler, fishing his 6th Geico Bassmaster Classic. Unfortunately, a tough day yesterday. Did not register a catch, but he's digging deep in that live wall here today. Two fish here today. Let's get a weight on those fish. Not going to work out the way you want it here, but it's got to feel good to register a catch here in the Classic after an uncharacteristically tough day yesterday.
Thank you for putting it so mildly, Dave. That's very gracious of you. You know, you come to the Bassmaster Classic and you fish to win, and then you start out and you have a day like I did yesterday. And I'm going to tell you right now, I was probably the only guy in the field that was happy to have 2 fish today. Because, I mean, I really struggled with them.
We'll make it loud for them, ladies and gentlemen. Worked hard for them. 6 pounds, 6 ounces. Unfortunately, Chad Morgenthaler not going to make our 25 cut. So it's kind of a good news, bad news story. Unfortunately, you're not going to be fishing tomorrow, but the good news is everybody here in this packed house at the BOK Center can come visit you tomorrow at the Expo.
Hey, you know, if you can't, I mean, yeah, everybody I hope comes by. I'm going to be running around to some of my sponsor booths. I'll be at the Phoenix Boat booth, and then I'll also be at the Mercury booth as well. And, you know, I just wanted to sit down and thank everybody. You know, my family's here. Thanks for coming in and supporting me. My wife, who travels with me all year long. You know, it's kind of odd. It all comes down to this one event. And we travel about 40,000 miles a year and spend 10 months on the road. And I come in and I weighed 2 fish in, but I was glad to do it. But whenever I look out here and I see all these fans that support us and follow us, you guys make it all worthwhile. I can't thank you enough for being here and having this sport to be the way that it is and allowing us to stand up here on this stage. Thank you, Tulsa.
Thank you.
All right, another Missouri angler on the way in from Nixa, Missouri. Here comes James Watson.
Fishing his very first Geico Bassmaster Classic. He is the 2015 Bass Pro Shops Table Rock Champion. A Tulsa toad for James Watson. in his very first Geico Bassmaster Classic, but I'm predicting this will not be his last. This dude is just too good not to make it back here. I'll carry him, Mr. Watson. James Watson, 13 pounds at 10 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today. Looking for 16 pounds even to take the lead. No matter what way it shakes out, he is going to be fishing tomorrow. 5 fish, all alive. 13-10 yesterday for the Bass Pro Shops Table Rock Central Open champion. Qualified through the Opens.
Come on, come on. Joe, save me some of that corn.
Here, you just take it.
Do you remember that time when they were chanting my name and I ripped my blouse?
Call it out.
14-7.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, James Watson. 28 pounds and an ounce, moves into 4th place. Sunday is fun day at the Bassmaster Classic, and James Watson, this may be your first Geico Bassmaster Classic, but dude, you better get rigged and get ready to rock because you're back out there again tomorrow.
I'm ready to go right now.
You are catching them consistently here where so many guys have had up and down days. Is that a sign of things to come tomorrow? Are we going to see some big things?
I'm going to give them hell tomorrow, son. Give them hell.
Go get it done.
All right. Let's bring our next angler in. He's from Waynesboro, Virginia. Y'all give it up for Chris Dillo.
His very first Geico Bassmaster Classic, the 2015 Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open. James River Northern Open champion at 12-7 yesterday. Here today, looking to get inside that cut. Does not need a lot. Looking for 2 pounds and 5 ounces to get inside the cut. Chris Dillo, 12 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. 2 fish here today, looking for 2 pounds and 5 ounces to get inside the top 25. Rolled out in that Nitro Mercury this morning with his eye on the prize. The prize, Championship Sunday here at the Geico Bassmaster Classic. 4 pounds and 7 ounces with 16 of 14. Chris Dillo moves in to our top 25, currently sitting in 19th place. $16 of 14, and right now it's enough to go fishing tomorrow. Chris, you got to kind of keep your fingers crossed backstage and hope you squeak into that top 25 for tomorrow.
I tell you, I kind of highly doubt it, but as I say, it's been just a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to be here amongst all you wonderful fans. As I say, I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for this wonderful opportunity, because as I say, at 58 years old and fishing the Bassmaster Classic, what a dream come true it is. And I want to thank my wife, Susan, my wonderful daughter, Christiana, and my twin brother, Curtis, for taking care of my dad while I'm here the last couple of weeks fishing this tournament, and all my sponsors, You know, I sure appreciate all the help and all my friends that helped me get here. So I just thank you so much.
We want to thank you for being here and congratulate you on making it here. I know you want to get back here.
Oh, I'd love to. And I tell you, all the staff at B.A.S.S has just done a tremendous job. And I tell you, I know this is everyone's dream come true to do this. And I wish this upon everyone to make it here one day. Because I tell you, this is just an awesome experience. So, but thank you, brother.
Great to have you here. Thank you.
All right. And I bet all the folks back in Brookville, Indiana cheering on this next guy. He is Bill Lowen.
Had a big day yesterday, his 8th Geico Bassmaster Classic, 16 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. Has been so close to his first tour level win, twice a bridesmaid. Is this the one? Will Bill Lowen get it done here on Championship Sunday? With fish like that, things could get very, very interesting. 14 Bassmaster top 10s. Bill Lowen, 16 pounds and 9 ounces, a 5-fish limit, 5 fish, all alive. Almost $1 million in earnings. A win here would put him way over that. 16-9, looking for 13-1 to take the lead. 13 pounds, 15 ounces. £30 and 8 ounces. Lowen lays the lumber on day number 2 and takes over the lead at the Geico Bassmaster Classic, becoming your Geico daily leader. 30 pounds and 8 ounces, gonna weigh that for GoPro Big Bass. 5 pounds, 8 ounces, he takes that lead over too. You're leading the tournament, leading GoPro Big Bass. And you, my friend, are 5 fish away from the most coveted trophy in professional bass fishing. How does it feel?
You make me cry all the time.
You know, Bill, sometimes people will ask me, you know, why do guys get teared up on stage? What you're seeing right here is thousands of hours, countless hundreds and hundreds of days on the road, all the work that goes into this sport. Tomorrow could be your day.
You know, it'd be awesome. The lake's being mean right now. I mean, this lake is full of 4-pound fish, and we've just hit it at a weird time. It is hard to get a bite, and when you get a bite, you better put him in the boat. I lost 2 3-pound class fish today that will go a long way, but I'm not complaining at all because I'm blessed to have what I have. I don't know what else to say except for it's the Bassmaster Classic. I got great sponsors. I got a great support crew. You know that. And yeah, to win this would be amazing. You know what I mean? You put your heart and your soul into it, and I can't explain it. So tomorrow I'm going to go out there, and I've been fishing to win all week. I've been fishing for big bites. You know, typically I fish to catch a limit, to get a check. That's probably why I'm so consistent. But this week I'm not doing that. I'm fishing for big bites. So tomorrow it's either going to be really good or it's going to be really bad.
I'm hoping really good, my friend. Let's hear it for Bill Lowen.
All right. Bring our next angler in, former Classic champ from Guntersville, Alabama. Give it up for Boyd Duckett.
He is the 2007 Geico Bassmaster Classic champion, a 4-time Bassmaster winner, fishing his 7th Bassmaster Classic. And looking to lower a 5-gallon bucket. A boy ducking on him here today. Had 8 pounds and 8 ounces yesterday. 4 fish to add to that here today. Looking for 6 pounds and 7 ounces to take the lead. A caretaker. 8 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 4 fish here today. Looking for 6, 7 to get inside the top 25. We are halfway through our weigh and over halfway. 10 pounds and 2 ounces. Moves into 15th place with 18 pounds and 10 ounces. Boyd, 18-10, and looks like you may be fishing tomorrow. We're over halfway through our weigh-in, sitting in 15th. You got 10 spots of cushion, and the way this weigh-in, are you shocked? You know, because we keep saying, tomorrow, tomorrow. I'm worried here.
Well, we keep waiting on it to happen, you know, and it's warm, and Grand Lake is such a phenomenal fishery, and we've caught it at a tough time. You know, it's just weird. It's been so muddy and high and all that, but the water is warming. I didn't see any improvement today. I really struggled to have those. Didn't have as good a day as I did yesterday. You know, I had 7 quality fish on and only weighed 3 today. I boated everything, you know, that bit, so it was a better day in performance. But, you know, it's still a phenomenal place to come. It's the Bassmaster Classic. You never want to, you know, I mean, they're all good, man, you know, even when you don't do well. I'd love to make that cut, though.
I'd love to see you back here tomorrow. We look forward to it.
All right, let's bring our next angler in. He's from Holt, Michigan. How about it, everybody, for Chad Pipkins?
Two pounds even yesterday. 2 fish to add to that here today in his 2nd Geico Bassmaster Classic. 7 top 10s on the Bassmaster Elite Series. The last 2 classics back-to-back. 2 fish here today and need 13 pounds, 5 ounces. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. But, Chad, tell me about your week. Making it to this event's got to be spectacular. 5 pounds, 8 ounces, giving you a total of 7 pounds, 8 ounces. Hold that high. Fortunately, not going to be fishing tomorrow, but I know you got some great sponsors you're going to be hanging out with. Tell me about your week.
It's been a great week. I mean, the fishing's been really hard. Never really got on a lot this week, but it's been unbelievable. Like Tulsa, you guys have been unreal. Not only just the attendance here, but the people on the water, just class act, respectful. You know, people on docks cheering. It just makes it that much more fun for us and exciting. And it's really been a great week. You know, today was a struggle. I only caught 2 fish today, and I had 3 bites maybe. But I got to thank my friends and family again for coming. We travel a long ways. We're on the road a lot. It's not easy, but it's a lot better when they're on the road with us. And big thanks to the sponsors. Everybody that's on that Skeeter Yamaha, on the boat wrap, and on this hook jersey. I could not be out here without you guys. And if you get a chance, guys, check me out on Facebook. We got a lot of sponsor giveaways. Give away free Demiki products. We give away Costa sunglasses, power rods. We do it all. Just check us out there. And again, appreciate you guys coming out. None of us could do what we do unless you guys were here. So thank you.
All right, next guy came a long way as well. He is from Newport Beach, California. Make him welcome here in the beautiful city. How about Brent Ayler coming in the house? Brent!
Over $2 million in earnings. He is the reigning and defending Toyota Texas Bass Classic champion and the Bassmaster Elite Series Rookie of the Year. Finished 7th in our Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year race, fishing his very first Geico Bassmaster Classic. The GoPro Splash Well better get really loud. He is your GoPro Pro. Let me hear it. £10, 13 ounces yesterday. 3 fish to add to that here today. Looking for 4 pounds, 8 ounces to get inside the top 25 and move on to Championship Sunday. Looking for 4 pounds and 8 ounces. $10.13 yesterday. 4 very lively fish here today. What did you do to make them so mad?
You know, you just put them in that Ranger live well and they work just fine.
7 pounds, 7 ounces, giving them 18-4. 18-4 and sitting in 16th place right now. So pretty good shot of fishing tomorrow. If you get that shot, a lot of people predicting that with the front coming in tomorrow may be a much different day. What's your feeling on that?
You know, in theory, it should just get better every day. I mean, I'm surprised the fishing's this difficult out there right now. And, you know, based on the conditions, it should just be unreal. I mean, we're so close for it to just go nuts out there. And it could happen tomorrow. So I'll be ecstatic if I can make it. If not, you know, I'll be looking forward to hanging out in the GoPro booth and the Daiwa booth. But it sure has been a fun week, and I sure hope I make it because I'd love to be out there tomorrow.
I'd love to see you out there. We'll wish you luck. Keep our fingers crossed. See you back out there tomorrow.
Next thing, they're coming in all the way from down in Gainesville, Florida. Beautiful area down there. Here comes Bernie Schultz.
Bernie Schultz fishing his 9th Go Bassmaster Classic. Had 11 pounds and 10 ounces yesterday. £11 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. Looking to get inside the cut here today. Does not need an awful lot. Looking for 4 pounds and 2 ounces to get inside the cut. 2 fish here today. Is it enough to send Bernie Schultz back out in Grand Lake of the Cherokees tomorrow? 4-2 is what he is looking for. 2 very lively fish. All these fish going to go for a ride in our Shimano live release boats back to Grand Lake of the Cherokee. 100% of these fish yesterday were released live back on Grand Lake. Let's hear it for that. 5 pounds and 9 ounces, giving you 17 pounds and 3 ounces, sitting in 21st place currently. So 21st place right now, and if you make it in tomorrow, you're just going to make it in by the skin of your teeth, but it doesn't matter how you get in, it's all about how you finish.
That'd be a good thing. I'd like to go one more time. I figured out something a little bit late today, and I picked up a number 7 shad wrap and just started beating the bank, and I caught 8 non-keepers in about 30 minutes, and I'm kicking myself in the head for not trying it sooner, but it's a great lake. It's settling finally, and I think there could be some good things happening tomorrow.
We'd love to see you back out there. I know this is special, making it here a 9th time, a pretty exclusive club to get to the Classic that many times.
Yeah, it's taken me 30 years to do it, but it's, you know, I've had fun along the way. The sport's been great to me. I've got 2 great kids. My wife, she's been supportive all this time. It's awesome.
All right, we look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. If not, we can come visit you at the expo.
Another great Texas angler on the way in. He's from Jasper, Texas. How about it, everybody? Give it up for Todd Fairclough.
His 14th Geico Bassmaster Classic, a 5-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion, had 14 pounds and 15 ounces yesterday. Over $2 million in Bassmaster earnings. Top 5 out of his last 6 classics. So this is a guy who is a big game player. 14-15 yesterday, looking for 15 pounds and 10 ounces to take the lead. He's got a 5-fish limit. 14-15 yesterday, looking for 15-10. 16 pounds, 15 ounces. T-O-double-D, Todd Faircloth moves into the lead. A couple of Tulsa Toads for one of the best guys to ever play this game. 31 pounds, 14 ounces. Todd Faircloth, not the loudest guy on tour, but you do your talking on the scales. A 5-time Elite Series champion, and you are leading the Geico Bassmaster Classic 5 fish away from the most prestigious trophy in professional bass fishing.
How about that? Yeah, we've got one more day though, and you know it's really tough. I mean, I'm having a tough time getting a bite out there, but I'm staying mentally positive about it and trying to anticipate my next cast is going to be a bite, because you definitely don't want to miss one when you're not getting that many. But I caught my last fish with 10 minutes to come in today. I'm catching some real early in the morning, and then I catch some late in the afternoon, and in between that time I'm having a hard time getting a bite. I don't know if I'm fishing unproductive water or if the fish just aren't biting, but you know, all you can ask for is to come into the last day with a chance, and I'm going to have a chance. And if the good Lord willing, hopefully it'll be my turn.
An incredible comeback in the tail end of the season, a big Elite Series win, and your Geico Daily leader.
All right. Hey, our next guy coming in, one of the young guns in the bass fishing business from Vinemont, Alabama. How about it? Welcome for Jordan Lee.
Fishing his second Geico Bassmaster Classic, he is the 2013 Carhartt Bassmaster College Series champion. An incredible start to his Elite Series career. Has made a paycheck 78% of the time. Qualified for his first Classic through the Carhartt College Bass Series, but now qualified for this bad boy through the Bassmaster Elite Series. Finished 9th last year in our Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year points. 6 pounds even yesterday. 4 fish to add to that here today. Looking for 10 pounds, 4 ounces to get inside the top 25. $11 pounds and 5 ounces. Moves into 21st place with 17 pounds and 5 ounces total. One of the brightest young stars in this sport, and as we wind down this way and you're inside the cut, sure hope you get a shot to go tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. You know, I know y'all heard it's been a really tough bite out there, and it has. You know, I had 2 at 250 today. I was doing it at 315, and I caught two of those keepers, you know, late in the day, and you know, you just can't give up out there. You know, there's a few fish biting, you just don't know when they're going to bite. I think they're biting maybe a little bit better late in the day when the water temp's warming up. So you just keep with it and never quit.
And go get them. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow.
Let's bring our next guy in. You're ready for the party, I'm sure, here from Lyman, South Carolina. How about a big welcome from Marty Robinson?
Marty the Party Robinson, 14 pounds and 12 ounces yesterday. 2 fish to add to that here today. He is your current GoPro, a Big Bass leader. 14 pounds and 12 ounces yesterday. Your current GoPro Big Bass leader with a 7-pounder from yesterday. Looking for 2 pounds and 2 ounces to get inside the cut currently. $14.12 yesterday, 2 fish today for 4 pounds and 10 ounces. Marty Robinson moves into 16th place inside of our top 25. So it looks like you might be going to work here again tomorrow.
Yeah, it does. I know I'm gonna be real close, and you know, I was gonna save the dance till tomorrow, but I said, well, you know, I might not be here. And a little girl at the boat ramp asked me, she said, "Are you gonna dance today?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll dance for you, girl." And but yeah, I'm gonna tell you a little story. Somebody asked me where the dancing come from, and we got time for that, don't we?
Yeah, well, sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way,
we've all been wondering.
That Skeeter Yamaha makes a great dancing stage. Y'all need to buy one. I mean, awesome. And if I do work tomorrow, you definitely need to come by the Castaway Rods booth and see me. I mean, that's the coolest rod. If you buy a Castaway, I promise you, you'll have some moves. I mean, it comes with a rod. But somebody asked me how I got into the dancing deal. Well, when I was young, my mom put me in the dancing school, and me and my buddy, and he was always a little bit better than me at it, and I hated that, man. He got like straight A's in dancing school. I was getting like D-, and you know, all the girls wanted to dance with him. You know, I want to be Derek's partner. I want to be Derek's partner. And it kind of sucked, but you know, he had a super hot sister, and you know, I just danced with her, you know, and so I mean, y'all probably know who I'm talking about, right? Her name was Julianne, and but anyhow, I went on to dance at the, you know, he dances with the stars, but I dance at the Classic. But if y'all believe that, I got some oceanfront property. I'll say you.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch called. They want their moves back.
Next angler all the way from San Jose, California. How about a welcome for Chris Zaldane?
A tough day yesterday, but he took a win at the tail end of the season last year, winning the 2015 Sturgeon Bay Toyota Angler of the Year Championship. It looks like a better day here today. Chris Zaldane bringing us 4 fish here today. Your second Geico Bassmaster Classic. Pretty incredible crowd here today. And I know this tournament did not work out the way you wanted, but this day's got to make you feel a little bit better, a little redemption on those bass after an uncharacteristically tough day yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely. I kind of dug myself a hole yesterday, Dave, and we had a little bit of redemption today.
11 pounds and 2 ounces.
Yeah, you know, we got him back a little bit today. I think the biggest adjustment I made, you know, this is the Bassmaster Classic, and no breaks are given. If you dig yourself a hole on day one, you know, shooting for the win, you know, you kind of have a long shot. And I had some real bad momentum going my way, but I kind of turned it around. I had a look at a really big bag today. I lost about a 6 or 7 pounder right at the boat. So. But hey, I just brushed it off. You know, I'm here in front of this great crowd here in Tulsa. My family's here, my in-laws are here, my wife's here, my good friends from California. Plena Medical, a new sponsor this year, they're in the house. You know, it's just been a fun week, you know, classic week. It's all about showing out, and it's for the fans. So I'm just really glad to be here in front of you guys and looking forward to a great season on the Elite Series.
Look forward to seeing you there, and I know they can find you in the expo tomorrow.
Absolutely, guys. Come check me out at the expo. I'll be there all day. Mega Bass booth, Skeeter, Yamaha. We'll be out there hanging out.
Thank you very much. Before we bring our next angler, I got to tell you, we're getting some golf claps. You need to make lots and lots of noise. Tulsa, let me hear ya. Keep it going.
All right, from Tulsa, Oklahoma, Edwin Evers.
£13 pounds and 12 ounces yesterday. A 10-time Bassmaster winner. Was one short of a limit yesterday, but not today. A 5-fish limit for your hometown hero. 2 wins on the Bassmaster Elite Series last year. Became the first angler in history to win back-to-back. 13-12. Yesterday, one short of a limit, but not today. He's got 5, all alive, looking for 18-3 to take the lead, 3 pounds, 7 ounces to get inside the top 25. $13-12 yesterday, 5 fish here today. For Oklahoma's very own, represents you guys all year long on the Bassmaster Elite Series. $17 pounds and 8 ounces. E squared moves into second place with 31 pounds and 4 ounces. Rolled out this morning in the Bass Pro Shops are wrapped on Nitro Mercury. It got a little redemption on these Grand Lake bass. I know yesterday was a really frustrating day being one short of a limit, but you've put yourself right back in contention. Everybody predicting big things tomorrow. We've seen come from behind wins in the Classic, and we've also seen guys falter in the final day. You're going to have no pressure on you. You're going to be able to swing for the fences tomorrow. How you feeling?
I can't wait. I can't wait. Look at this crowd. Just my hat's off to every one of you. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. No, it's gonna be great. We're gonna have a lot of wind. Dick Froze out there, Channel 6 weather guy. He's a huge bass fisherman. He's predicting a bunch of wind tomorrow. I'm really excited to get back after it tomorrow. I just climbed and scratched and clawed my way back into it today. It was a long time coming to get a bite, but once I finally did, I started getting a few.
We're looking forward to seeing how it all works out tomorrow. But all that pressure you came into this event with, being the odds-on favorite. You're 5 fish away from that title that drives you.
There'd be nothing more in this world that I'd rather have than that title. When you see a shooting star when you're like 7, 8 years old, everyone I saw I'd always dream of the Bassmaster Classic to win it, and it's been that way ever since I was a kid. And I got to pinch myself and sometimes I just can't really believe this is really me up here on stage right now in front of all these people, because I'm living a dream that I've had since I was a little kid.
We're enjoying watching it. Let me hear it one more time for Edwin Evers.
Hey, I got to thank my daughter. She's over there at my booth. My daughter, she's 17 years old, and she's absolutely the most beautiful girl in the world, but she's been working her tail off over there. And I just want to thank you, Kylie, just for all you're doing. And all you boys, leave her alone now. She's a beautiful girl, but you better stay away from her. I got guns at my house.
Heard that. All right, another great angler coming in from Guntersville, Alabama. Make you welcome. Here comes Justin Lucas.
ARE Pro Justin Lucas rolls out in the ARE Wrap Berkeley boat, and unfortunately 7 pounds 14 ounces yesterday, and not going to register a catch here today. So going to get to hang out with your sponsors tomorrow, but I know this isn't what you planned.
I will, I never thought I'd blank in the Bassmaster Classic, but that could tell you right there it can happen to anyone. And everybody's been so nice around here this week. If anybody's got a loaded pond that just is chock full of big old bass, please let me know, because I would need to come by before I leave town. I got to set the hook on some bass in Oklahoma. It's been pretty weak so far.
Well, it's always great to be here. Where can they find you tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be hanging out at the Berkeley, Abu Garcia, ARE, all their booths, and gonna hang out with my family tonight, play a little ping pong back at the house, and just have a good time. But thank you everyone for showing up. Oklahoma does it right.
Thank you. Look forward to seeing you in the Elite Series.
All right, next angler coming in. Y'all know him. He's from Gonzales, Louisiana. Here comes Greg Hackney.
£16 and 2 ounces yesterday for the 2014 Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year. Fishing his 13th Classic, trying to prove that 13 is the lucky number. Digging deep in that live well. Greg Hackney, 16 pounds and 2 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Look at that leaderboard. It is going to be a shootout tomorrow. Can Hackney throw his hat in the ring? Todd Faircloth, Edwin Evers, Bill Lowen, Alton Jones, and David Waukee are top 5. Needs 15-13 to take the lead. 9 pounds, 13 ounces, moves into 8th place with 25 pounds and 5 ounces. We're going to get a shot to get back at him again tomorrow. You're still in contention. You look at that leaderboard and how much it's tightening up. This could get very, very interesting.
Yeah, it could be. Boy, it's still pretty challenging out there if you can't tell. It's funny. We really had bad weather during practice. The water was really cold. We've had super weather during the tournament. The water's really warmed up today. When I quit fishing today, I was in a place that was 55. And I had more bites today than I've had any day, but they were just smaller. So gonna have to make a change tomorrow, because I feel like I'm gonna have to have a really good day. But this is a place you can do that. So I'm just fired up that I'm gonna get a chance to do it one more time.
It's definitely a place you can do it, and you're definitely the angler that can get it done. We wish you luck.
What do you say we raise some hometown roof here from Tulsa, Oklahoma, James Elam.
Fishing his very first Geico Bassmaster Classic. Finished 2015 with 4 straight top 10s. He is the 2015 Central Open Fort Gibson champion. Had 13 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. Unfortunately, a tough day today. Just 1 fish. Needs 3 pounds and 9 ounces to get inside the top 25. Looking for 3 pounds and 9 ounces to keep this classic dream alive. 3 pounds and 9 ounces. With 17 pounds of 4 ounces, James Elam moves into 25th place. He is Bubble Boy right now. So I got some good news and I got some bad news for you. The good news is you're inside the cut right now. The bad news is we have 13 more anglers to weigh in.
That was my next question. How many we got left? Yeah, it's probably not going to happen. Probably going to be about 26th, 27th place. But I'm not going to let that spoil my time here. It's my first classic. I'm really happy to be here. I'm very happy for you guys to show up and be a part of this. It's my first classic, and I will not forget it. I've got a lot of sponsors to thank. Daylight Donuts is here. They're up in the suite somewhere. There's some of my best friends right there. I can see them right there with the big heads. Got a lot of family here, a lot of friends. True Fit Medical's here. I'd also like to thank McCain Rods. It's my new rod sponsor for the year, and you guys should check those out when you get a chance. I just appreciate everything and all the kind words and good support, leading up to this event. It's kind of a letdown for me to not do well, coming in here, my home lake and everything, but I'm not going to let that ruin my time. I'm happy to be here.
Well, we are happy to have you here, and I know you'll be back here.
All right, let's bring another angler in. He's from Woodbury, Minnesota. Here's Trevor Lowe.
Fishing his very first Geico Bassmaster Classic, representing the University of Minnesota. He is our Carhartt College Bass champion. Going to be fishing the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Opens all year. In that University of Minnesota wrapped rig as part of his prize. Unfortunately, not going to register a catch, but I'm going to tell you something. His very first Geico Bassmaster Classic, only his 12th tournament ever. That deserves a round of applause. Incredible to make it this far. I mean, opportunities like this and finishes like this, I know they hurt, but they also build championships. Every single champion looks back on moments like this and you build off it, and I got a feeling you're going to be one of them.
Yeah, I fished my hardest. I put everything I had into it this week, and you can only do so much, and the fish have to cooperate themselves. So, I mean, I have no excuses. I fished as hard as I could, and sometimes it just doesn't work out the way you want it to.
Well, you have nothing to hang your head about. You've represented the Carhartt College Bass Series incredibly. Anyone you want to thank before you leave the stage?
Yeah, absolutely. I got my family over there. They're wearing my jersey. They made the trip out from Minnesota. I have some family that's here from Tulsa as well. And I want to thank them for coming out. I really love and appreciate the support that they show me. I want to thank my sponsors and everybody for coming out. This crowd is incredible. I've never stood in front of so many people, so this is kind of mind-boggling. But, and my sponsors as well, Carhartt, Toyota, Skeeter Yamaha, 13 Fishing, Eco Pro Tungsten, JB's Fish Sauce, Z-Man Lures, Buckeye Lures, all these guys, Sport Tech, Auto One Car Care, they all do so much for me, and I wouldn't be here without them. And last but not least, I just want to say thank you to everybody here, and thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing me with the opportunity to be here.
Thank you, and congratulations.
Thanks, Dave.
All right, our next angler ready to roll in here from down around, Roland Martin territory, Clewiston, Florida. How about it for Brandon McMillan?
Fishing his very first Geico Bassmaster Classic, had an incredibly dominant Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open season in the Southern Opens. Top 5 every single event, including a win at the 2015 Lake Seminole Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open. Had 8 pounds and 3 ounces yesterday, and unfortunately just one fish here today, Brandon. I know this is not the finish you were looking for, but you've been to the Bassmaster Classic once. How bad do you want to get back here?
Man, I told some of my buddies on the ride over this afternoon, I said, man, I think you really have to make it 3 times to really appreciate it, because first time you're scared, and you don't know where you're supposed to be, and trying to catch one is probably not on the top of the priority list. But yeah, I love it, man. I can't wait to come back. Can't wait to get back in the Opens and try to requalify.
I know you'll be back here. 9 pounds 13 ounces. Want to thank you for being here and congratulate you.
All right, let's bring our next guy, and he's from one of the older towns in the Peach State, Noonan, Georgia. Here comes Micah Frazier.
At 2 yesterday. his rookie season in the Bassmaster Elite Series last year, had an incredible rookie season, qualified for the Classic, made 2 top 12 cuts, fishing his very first Geico Bassmaster Classic, and may just be making a cut here. Had 13.2 yesterday. He's got 5 fish, looking for 4 pounds, 2 ounces. Not a problem. 13 pounds and 10 ounces with 26 pounds and 12 ounces. Micah Frazier moves into our top 10. Currently in 8th place, just 5 pounds, 3 ounces short of the lead. Micah, I keep looking up at that leaderboard there, and those weights are stacking together, and I think things are going to be very, very exciting tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I really feel like some fish are moving up, so I'm excited.
How are you going to tell me how you're catching them, or is it something that is public out there, or have you wandered onto something that you think's a little secret?
It's not really a secret. I mean, I'm throwing something I've thrown since I was a little kid. It's a man's classic spinnerbait, and I'm just covering a lot of water with it, though, you know, and I think I'm just trying to hit places that I feel like they're going to stop on the way in, you know. It could be a dock or a point or whatever, but yeah, I'm just keeping that bait in my hand, and I'm covering a lot of water.
Well, it's working out so far, and you're going to be going out tomorrow on Championship Sunday.
Let's do it now. How about it from Phoenix, Arizona? Big warm welcome for Mr. Brett Haight.
Fishing his 4th Geico Bassmaster Classic, a former Elite Series champion. Made our Super 6 in last year's Bassmaster Classic. He is the 2014 Lake Seminole Bassmaster Elite Series champion. Digging deep, get loud for B. Haight. 6 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. Unfortunately, just 1 fish here today. And unless that fish is 10 pounds, 13 ounces, you're going to be working the expo tomorrow. But anytime you get to the Classic, it's a good thing.
Yeah, you know, we work all year to get to the Classic, and, you know, it's always, you know, if you're going to catch one.
You might as well catch that one, 4 pounds and 12 ounces. Moves into 37th place with 11 pounds, 4 ounces. Tell me what you were saying before you were rudely interrupted by that bath.
Yeah, that's all right. No, we work all year to get here, and, you know, if it wasn't for my family, my wife and my mom and dad, you know, they're real supportive, and of course our sponsors, you know, Mercury and Ranger have been behind me for a long time, and you know, Evergreen and Yamamoto. I've been with Gary Yamamoto Custom Baits for almost 18 years now. This will be my 18th year. So to be with a company that they're loyal to me and I'm loyal to them is just phenomenal. But unfortunately, I got to go work the expo tomorrow, which, you know, I mean, of course, we want to be out there on Grand, but, you know, it's not been nice to me this week. So maybe a day off might be good for me. I'm going to be around the expo. I'll be in the Mercury booth, be in the Ranger booth, Daiwa, Evergreen. Come see me, sign some autographs, and, you know, I'll tell you how I didn't catch them this week. But I want to say thanks to B.A.S.S. I want to say thanks to Grove. You guys have been awesome. Very, very loyal spectators out there on the water, and look forward to next year.
Look forward to seeing you here.
This next Bass Pro comes to us from Salem, Virginia. Y'all give it up for John Cruz.
Fishing his 10th Geico Bassmaster Classic. He's a former Elite Series champion, made over $1 million. Casting for bass and had 7 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. Currently sits in 49th place, but that's gonna change because he's got a 5 fish limit. John Cruz needs 10 pounds and 3 ounces to get inside the top 25. And with 8 more anglers left to go, I think you're about to break somebody's heart. Somebody's sitting backstage hoping not to get knocked out of that top 25. But it looks like it's going to happen. Looking for 10 pounds and 3 ounces. 16 pounds and 10 ounces. 23 pounds and 12 ounces puts John Cruz in 14th place. And he'll be fishing on Championship Sunday. Good job, what a comeback. Way to get right back in this event. A big day like that. Is that a sign of things to come for tomorrow?
I sure hope so. That just that was pretty sweet redemption after yesterday. I really, like I said up here, I wasn't kidding when I said I felt like I figured out the deal, and was just having those fish short strike me so bad. And I made a few adjustments and was able to put them in the boat. And as you can see, they're all kind of the same size, and that's just that's what Grand Lake is full of, man. This lake is really not showing what it's capable of, and I feel like if you get on the right kind of pattern, you know, that's the kind of stringer that you can weigh, you know, and much bigger.
Well, an incredible comeback in this tournament. You got to get rigged and get ready because you're going tomorrow.
I sure hope so. You know, I talked yesterday about the expo and how cool it is, and how they got all the kind of new cool stuff like that. They got the new Mercury Fury 4 prop, and you know, they got all these cool things, but I'm not going to see any of it because hopefully I'm going to go fishing again tomorrow.
You're going for sure, so unfortunately you're not going to go. Everybody say, wah. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Next angler coming in, he is from the oldest town in Texas, from Nacogdoches, Texas. Here comes Albert Collins.
Fishing his second Geico Bassmaster Classic. He is the reigning and defending Bass Nation National Champion. Had 6 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday, and unfortunately, nothing here today, Albert. I know that's not what you were hoping for, but back at the Classic, and I know you'll be back here again.
Oh, yeah, it's been a great time. Hopefully I get back here again. Do a little bit better next time, maybe.
Did you have opportunity at all out there today?
I never had a bite today. I changed up, swapped areas of the lake, and slowed down, sped up. You know, I tried a lot of stuff today. I just didn't ever figure out the thing to do.
You made this Classic through the Bass Nation. You're the Bass Nation National Champion. And a lot of people, you know, sitting here, it's amazing. We hear stories from Bass Nation people. They come to a Classic, and they're like, I got to get there. And a few years later, I get to meet them. How does that work? How do you make it here? How hard is that?
It's hard. You got to go through a pretty good field of competition. It's, I don't know how many members there are in the Bass Nation, but basically you come to the point to where at the end result, you pretty much had to beat nearly everybody in the Bass Nation to get here, you know, in one way or the other. And it's a hard road, but you know, there's no easy way to get here. It's Bass Nation special to me, though. You know, I love it. I love everything about the Bass Nation. John and crew, they do a pretty good job of preparing us for the Classic. You know, when they run us through, well, you're there. When they run us through the weigh-in at the Nationals and all, it's almost like being at the Classic in just a little smaller format, but basically ran the same way.
Well, it's great to have you here, and I got a feeling we'll see you back here again.
Made me a list. I want to thank a few people here. First of all, my wife and family. I couldn't do this at all without them. And Triton boats. Probably one of the best decisions I made in my fishing career was getting in a Triton boat. You know, I love that boat, and it does me good, does everything I need it to do. Mercury, Motor Guide, Lowrance, the Triton Alliance, you know, the Bass Nation Alliance package, a really good deal. 6 Cents, Missile Baits, Mr. Twister, kicker fish, kicking bass, Kistler rods, high seas, tungsten, elite tungsten, Maui Jim sunglasses, E2 baits, Stanley and Hale, Bass and Bass Nation.
I want to thank them for supporting you and thank you for being here. Let's hear it for Albert Collins.
All right. Hey, let's bring our next guy in. He's from Kazoo. You know where Kazoo is? Kalamazoo, Michigan, Kevin Van Dam.
Seven-time Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, four-time Classic champion, fishing his 25th Bassmaster Classic. Whoa. Fortunately,
How's that for humbling there, huh?
Fortunately, that is something that does not happen with you very often, but that is the tail of the tape here this week on Grand Lake. It's just, it really has thrown you guys a curveball.
Yeah, you know, it's my 25th Classic, and it's really a special one for me. You know, it just has gone by so fast, and man, I had a lot of fun. I thought that I was going to have a really good day. You know, I learned a couple things late in the day yesterday, and I was really excited about it. You know, I mean, yesterday morning, I posted a little video, and it was just overwhelmingly humbling, the support that I got from the fans, the comments and that. And you don't know how much that means to me. I mean, whether you have a great day or a bad day like I had today, you know, I've been really fortunate over the years to have just unbelievable support. I mean, even out there today, I had all these people watching me fish, and I wasn't catching one. I caught drum and catfish and all kinds of stuff, and they just kept hanging with me and pulling for me, and it means the world. You know, I've been around a long time, and I've seen, you know, I've had the highest highs, and today was a low, but man, it's so great to be here, and you know, I'm gonna make the most of it. So tomorrow we got an incredible outdoor show. We're gonna be there. I've got a great activation there, the Fan to Fame activation. I see, so you got one right there. Hopefully everybody signed up and registered for that, because one lucky winner is going to get a chance with me backstage, VIP experience, to meet the new Classic champion and kind of see what the anglers go through. So it's really cool. I've been doing this, again, like I said, for 25 years, and there is nothing like being right here when the Classic champion's crowned. I've seen every single one my whole career, and it brings chills to me every year. So you make sure you show up tomorrow, and hopefully you're with me here backstage, and we're gonna have an awesome time. If you can get there a little early, I'm gonna be at the outdoor show. I'd love to meet everybody. And again, thanks so much for everything that you've done for me for my whole career. It's just, I'm so blessed. You know, I've got great family support. You can't do it without them. You can see they got all the gear up there and the signs and everything. It's fantastic. I'd love to have a much better tournament for all my friends and family that showed up for me, but I feel like I'm the luckiest man on the world.
You truly are. Unfortunately, a tough day, but good news for us, we'll be able to meet you at Expo, and you're going to be on Bassmaster Live tomorrow, the greatest to ever play the game. Going to be breaking down the action.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Like I said, I'm a fan first. I always have been. I grew up reading Bassmaster magazine, and you know, in the olden days, when I first started watching it, you had to wait a month to see the TV show. It's so cool to be able to get on Bassmaster.com and watch it live. And I had a lot of people tell me, just today, they said, man, I watched you yesterday, and I wasn't even catching anything, but they're like, well, I was watching what you're doing with your reel and how you were fishing. You see everything on Bassmaster Live, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and it's really cool. So it's amazing to me, too. So I'm looking forward to it. Tomorrow is going to be an incredible day. You know, this is going to go down in history as one of the most challenging classics, but I think it's also going to go down in history as the biggest ever, and that's because of you, everybody here in Tulsa.
Not going to win the title this time, but that is the attitude of a champion.
All right, let's bring our next angler in. He hails from beautiful Asheville, Alabama. Another Bama boy. Here comes Matt Heron.
fishing his 6th Geico Bassmaster Classic. Finished in 11th place in our Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year race last year. Member, of course, of Team Skeeter, Team Yamaha. If you come down to takeoff tomorrow, I want to remind everybody, swing by demo rides immediately after takeoff. All you can do is swing by the Skeeter Yamaha booth, Triton Mercury booth, and Nitro Mercury booth, and get out on the water. And Matt Herron wants to get on the water tomorrow. Had a big day yesterday, 16 pounds and 4 ounces. Needs 1-3 to get inside the cut today. He's got 2 fish, so that is not going to be a problem. 5 pounds and 12 ounces, giving him 22 pounds even, and moving Matt T-Bone Herron into 16th place. $22 pounds even. You don't got to sweat it out. We just have 5 anglers left to weigh in here today. You know you're fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm fishing tomorrow. It's very disappointing, but I am fishing tomorrow. I left it all out there. You know, these service techs we got, they're great people and just work unbelievably hard. And the Yamaha techs asked me when I put her on the trailer, I said, everything run good today? I said, oh yeah, I run her out of gas. I run all over this lake trying to catch them. I thought I was on a really good pattern that would hold up, and for whatever reason, this lake is changing just like night and day every hour. And they threw me for a curve. Tomorrow, hey, I'm gonna go look at all new water and go have a good time and see what I can bring in.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Got another guy to come in here now. Y'all make him welcome. He is from Dubuque, Iowa. Here comes Greg Vance.
Representing the Iowa Bass Nation in his very first Geico Bassmaster Classic. He is the Bass Nation Northern Division champion. Says he wants to make a living as a pro angler after he's done school. Well, a trip to the Bassmaster Classic sure goes a long way for that. 3 pounds and an ounce yesterday, 3 fish to add to that here today. Get you a final weight on your Bassmaster Classic, your very first Bassmaster Classic. And I'll ask you why that weight comes up there. Greg, how bad does this drive you to want to get back here?
I want to come back so bad. This is the best experience of my life, and I mean, I'll never forget it, that's for sure.
6 pounds and an ounce, giving you 9 pounds, 2 ounces. Nine pounds, 2 ounces. Gonna call a close to your classic competition, but you're gonna get a chance to hang out at the expo tomorrow. And I want to congratulate you for making it this far to an event that less than 600 people have ever fished.
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, this is just a dream come true for me, and I hope I come back someday. I'm gonna fish, you know, as hard as I can to get back here. But I'd like to thank everybody, my family and friends that came, everybody at home, and my sponsors, Casey's, RSM, Team Rain Shadow, Hawkeye Custom Rods, Abu Garcia, Berkeley, Lowrance, Mercury. So,
congratulations and thank you.
Well, let's bring another guy in. He is from Ridgeland, Mississippi. Y'all give it up for Gene Bishop.
His very first Geico Bassmaster Classic. He qualified through the Bass Pro Shops Central Opens. He won that very boat in competition as the 2015 Bass Pro Shops Central Open Ross Burnett champion. Left a career in triple jumping to qualify here, but that paid off, as you can see. Are you fired up today?
yeah!
8 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. One fish to add to that here today. Unfortunately, going to fall short of the 25 cut, but you're in the classic. Hold it high. Like I said, unfortunately not going to be fishing on Sunday, but anytime you can come to the Bassmaster Classic, nothing to hang your head about.
No, it is. This is a classic. It's a dream come true. I want to thank my friends and family, Triton Boats, Herring Gas Company, Premier League Lures, and Russell Marine Products. And I want to thank B.A.S. for putting this all on. I mean, if it wasn't for y'all, we would just be fishing bums. And I want to thank all the fans in Tulsa, too. Thank you.
Well, we want to thank you and congratulations.
Another angler from the Yellowhammer State leads Alabama, Aaron Martens.
He's a 3-time Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year. He is the reigning and defending Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year. Get loud for the furious hog snatcher, Aaron Martens. Oh, happy learned how to putt. What a day. 13 pounds, 8 ounces, and the furious hog snatcher looks to have gotten mad at him here today.
I got a hog. Well, I got a 4-pounder. I call a 4-pounder a hog.
Needs 18-7 to take the lead. Well, right now, just trying to get in the thick of things as we count this down to Championship Sunday. 16 pounds, 13 ounces, and Aaron Martens moves into 4th place with 30 pounds and 5 ounces. $30 pounds and 5 ounces. Dude, we're going to weigh that for GoPro Big Bass. Current leader, 5 pounds, 8 ounces for the day, 7 pounds overall. Not going to take that, but come on over here and look at this, dude. Look at that leaderboard and look how tight it is. It is going to be a showdown and a throwdown tomorrow.
They're going to bite tomorrow.
They're going to bite tomorrow. You had the most dominant season in Bassmaster Elite Series. You're 5 fish away from capping it off with not just 1, 2 Elite Series wins, your 3rd Angler of the Year title, and that classic trophy going to be held over your head there tomorrow if you get the right 5. Is it going to happen?
Yeah, they're going to bite tomorrow.
You predicted this win in your acceptance speech at the Night of Champions.
What do you mean I said I was...
And you said, my family's here.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, it'd be a good time for it to happen, for sure. We're missing a big name up there, and Jason Christie's not up there yet, so... Woo! Yeah. I don't know what he's got, but he's gonna take the lead, I'm sure. I imagine. I don't know what he has, but I'm just knowing Jason, he's gonna be hard to beat. But I figure if I get 23, 24 pounds tomorrow, I'll have a legit chance, and I might win. You could get 20 and win, but it's gonna take some weight. I mean, they're gonna, like I said, they're gonna bite tomorrow. It's gonna be. I anticipated the last 2 days being how they were. No wind, sunny skies, tough bite, a real grind, but. If the weather does what they're saying it's going to do tomorrow, it's going to be a flip. It's going to be, you might go out there and catch 20 keepers instead of 7. So it's going to be fun tomorrow. I'm just going to go out there, have fun, and hopefully do some hog snatching. I think I could have had 18 or 19 today. I did lose a big one, but I had a lot of bites still. I wanted the bigger hook. It helped a little bit. But I got a little story. Did you guys hear the cat story, Meow? I felt really bad today. I was fishing a bluff wall yesterday, and I kept hearing a cat. And it's a bluff wall. It's about 40, 50 feet high. I'm like, and I told my camera guy, "Do you see a cat up there anywhere?" I hear him meowing, and I looked for him. I couldn't find him. I'm like, I'll tell somebody, and they'll come search for him and find him. And I didn't do it. And I went there this morning, and he started meowing at me again. So I went and I told him I'd come back for him. It's okay. I couldn't see him. And about a half hour later, there was a police boat out there, and I went and talked to him. I told him about where the cat was at. And about an hour later, I was fishing about 3 or 4 miles away, and the police officer in his boat comes by, and he's like, "Hey, Aaron," and he holds the cat up. I was like,
I was like,
you saved a cat.
Saved a cat. Well, I mean, they saved him, but I felt good after that. I felt bad. I felt bad that cat was stuck on a wall and probably couldn't get up or down. That's pretty sad, but that made me feel good. But I want to say hi to my family. Love you guys. There they all are. My brother and his wife Trish is here, and my mom's here. I know it'd be a good time to win tomorrow, but I think we'll catch them tomorrow. I think it'll be a different day. It'll be a different lake tomorrow for sure. Because I mean, there's some big fish, and not to let too many guys know, but they're coming. They're setting up how I really like them. So we'll see what happens. It'll be fun. Hopefully we'll have some fun tomorrow.
Go get rigged and get ready to rock. And do me a favor, wake up Trip on your way past there. It's taking a break.
Next guy to come in here knows what it's like to hoist the trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, from Donalds, South Carolina, here comes Casey Ashley.
He is the reigning and defending Geico Bassmaster Classic champion. Had 15 pounds and 5 ounces yesterday. All he needs is 214 to go back out there tomorrow. That's not going to be a problem. 4 fish for Casey Ashley. Just 16 pounds and 10 ounces away from the lead. 214 is all he needs to fish tomorrow, and that is not going to be a problem. 4 fish for Casey Ashley. $11 pounds and 2 ounces with 26 pounds, 7 ounces. Casey Ashley moves into 10th place. Casey, 26 pounds, 7 ounces, sitting in 10th place, and one angler left to go here. You know, we've seen this happen before. Randy Howell a couple of years ago went out in 11th place and took that title. So you are definitely in contention, trying to do something very, very rare and win back-to-back Bassmaster Classics.
You know, today was tough. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll take what I got yesterday too. You know, I never really had anything going in practice. I'm just out there fishing, you know, everything. I thought I had something figured out yesterday, started on it this morning, never had a bite. So then I just started over again and thought I got on a little something. I caught 4 pretty quick, and that was it. And it's tough, you know this lake is as great as it is, and as many fish that are in it. You can see them on your graph, and they just won't get up there, and it's like pulling teeth to get a bite. But you know, being in 11th place, you're still in contention. You could go out there and bust a big bag tomorrow and come back and maybe make it a double whammy.
We would love to see it. Let's hear it for him. Then there was one. Oklahoma, are you ready for this?
Here comes Jason Christie from Park Hill, Oklahoma.
20 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. The odds-on favor coming into this event. Had almost a 3-pound lead. He is truly the man with the plan, saying, catch me if you can. One of the most feared names in professional bass fishing. Looking to make it 3 hometown heroes in a row, winning the Geico Bassmaster Classic. He has 5 fish. Does not have to worry. He's fishing tomorrow. His 1-day weight is plenty to do that. Oklahoma looking for 11 pounds and an ounce. You think he's got it? 5 fish, all alive. 16 pounds, 11 ounces. Christie crushes him once again, looking to go wire to wire in front of his hometown crowd. 37 pounds and 9 ounces. And boy, oh boy, you are going into the final day, Championship Sunday, with a giant lead. An incredible event you've had up to this point. You are 5 Bass away from becoming a Bassmaster Classic champion. Tell me what's going through your mind.
It's hard. Just trying to focus, on tomorrow. The drive here and setting out there is just, the places I'm gonna run. I had a really tough day today. I made 2 important calls in the last 30 minutes again. Man, I just hope old Grand Lake treats me good tomorrow. I mean, I'm running around and I got a lot of places. It's hard to run 4 or 5 miles and fish a place because I run by 5 places that I've caught them in the past and I pull over and fish and, things just worked out today. And, to be standing here knowing that if I could go out and put one of those magic just one day, go to Grand Lake and catch one of those bags that I've done in the past and to win, dude, I mean, it'd be awesome.
An incredible event so far, 5 Bass away. You did a lot of things coming into this event to prepare for it. We talk about victories aren't built on those 3 days. It's built through the years, and obviously you have a lot of knowledge here, but you came into this event more prepared to deal with media, to deal with the distractions and everything. And boy, it looks like it's working out.
Well, the best thing that I did, I spent about 7 days up here in December looking around, and idling. But the best thing I did is once the flood hit, is I spent my wife and my kids, and everybody's probably mad at me, but I spent 4 weeks on 10 killer just every day fishing, preparing and fishing mud, and fishing 43-degree water, and it took a while to kind of figure it out a little bit, and I don't have it, I don't have it figured out, but it took me a while to get some confidence in it, and like I said, I'm committed to what I'm doing. If I don't catch a bass tomorrow, I'm committed to what I'm doing.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing how this works out. I know you have worked incredibly hard to get here. Oklahoma, one more time. You think he can get it done? Tulsa, Oklahoma, you've been an incredible crowd once again on behalf of the entire Bassmaster Anglers Society. Bass Anglers Sportsman Society, we'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming out here today. Your tournament leader, Jason Christie, with 27 pounds, 9 ounces. Right behind him, Todd Faircloth, 31 pounds, 14 ounces. Edwin Evers behind him. The top 2 go. 2 out of the top 3 are your local heroes. Look out for Bill Lowen, Aaron Martens, Alton Jones, David Walker, Randy Howell, James Watson, and Micah Frazier round out your top 10. Make sure to follow the action all day long tomorrow on Bassmaster.com and get on down to Grove, Oklahoma, our takeoff site, as we send out the top 25.
Travis and Aaron. Yeah.
The cat, I felt really bad because I forgot about the cat. Because the cat was talking to me yesterday. Well, it was really.
So he's been there from yesterday?
I've been there for who knows how long. It was like the desperate meow. Like he was looking at me meowing. I couldn't see the cat. I just kept hearing him meow. Desperate. Like please save me. Like I'm stuck here.
Falling down a bluff?
I looked up. Is that?
You like scale the bluff wall with
No.
Okay. You just throw it up.
I would have tried to rescue the cat at the time, but I didn't have time today because I'm trying to win classes. So I told the cat. I'd come back for him. I said I'll send somebody for you. It's okay. You can ask him through. Because I left after that. I felt bad leaving the cat. Like I'm leaving again. It's the same boat. But luckily there's a police boat watching me with a bunch of their spectator boats. So I went up to him and I asked him to check out and see if he can save that cat over there. An hour later he comes idling by me and he yells my name and holds the cat up. It made me feel actually pretty good.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get this started. My name is James Hall. I'm editor of Bassmaster magazine, and I would like to welcome you to the Day 2 press conference of the 2016 Geico Bassmaster Classic presented by GoPro. Let me run down the standings just in case you have not heard. We have Mr. Jason Christie, again, in the lead. He's got a total of 37-9. Todd Faircloth made a move. He is in second place, 31-14. Edwin Evers, another mover, all the way up to third place with 31-4. Bill Lowen was with us yesterday. He's in fourth place at 30 pounds, 8 ounces. Aaron Martens, the cat saver, is here with us in fifth place, 30 pounds, 5 ounces. And Mr. Alton Jones, again, joins us. He is in sixth place with 29-9. We have a veritable who's who of the Elite Series anglers up here. A very impressive group of guys. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing started. Let's start with the first question. And I will repeat it. And guys, if you remember when you're speaking, if you're talking to the microphone, we have millions joining us on Bassmaster.com, hoping to hear your answers. So I'll repeat the question and talk into the microphone so everyone can hear. First question. And I cannot do anything with guacamole. All right. Who do we got? Yes, here in the pretty blue shirt.
All right, Jason, since we haven't had a chance to talk to you since you came in, could you kind of give us a little bit about your day? I mean, and share with us what you can that has been a key to your success.
Okay, and the question is to Jason. Share with us what you can about the keys to your success thus far.
My day was exactly the same as yesterday. I had the same amount of bites, 8 or 9, and the quality just went down a little bit. It's really tough out there. I mean, I'm covering lots and lots of water and just hoping for a bite, and I haven't had a single place that I've caught 2 fish out of yet. I'm just I'm fishing shallow. I mean, like I bet most of these guys sitting up here is doing the same thing. And the good thing is I have one bait in my hand, and I'm not picking up anything else.
All right. Very good. Question number 2. Yes, sir.
What bait?
What is the lure you're using to lead this Bassmaster Classic?
Do I have to answer that?
Everybody is hoping that you do on this panel.
Yeah.
Give us a chance.
I'll tell you tomorrow.
No, you do not have to answer the question. You can take the Second Amendment. Second Amendment?
I think Edwin.
Fifth Amendment. Second Amendment has something to do with firearms.
I'm taking the Second Amendment.
I knew one of them's really important to me. It just happens to do with the guns. All right, so next question. Yes, sir.
How confident are you heading into tomorrow?
How confident, sir, are you heading into tomorrow?
After today, it's a little bit scary. I mean, 8 bites, and I mean, I caught my biggest fish in the last 30 minutes again. So, it's just with yesterday I could move around. I could fish about where I wanted to, and today it seemed like I was off a little bit. I'd try to pull in and be a boat there fishing and have to move on. And I actually had to fish some stuff twice. And I really don't know, I want to make a move tomorrow, but every time I've done that in my career, it hasn't worked out. Like just go to a totally new area. The wind's going to blow, so I'll probably just hang out. There's a section of this lake that I know really, really well, and that's just where I feel the most comfortable. To answer your question, I'm a little bit scared.
Very good. Next question. Yes, sir.
Is this like how you pictured it going? Obviously, probably envisioned this classic a lot. Is this how you thought it would go?
So the question is this how Jason envisioned this classic going?
Weight-wise, what do you mean?
Just as a whole, any surprises?
No. I mean, the only surprising thing is Grand Lake's not showing out. I mean, I honestly kind of feel sorry. Because we all know, and these guys up here know what swims in this lake. And that's the scary thing about tomorrow. I mean, there's guys up here, I guarantee, that caught 25 pounds in practice. And if I go catch 15, the door's wide open.
23, 24.
Okay. All right. Very good. Yes, sir, Tammy.
For the whole panel, the weight seemed to go up pretty dramatically today. What do you guys attribute that to? Because I saw what seemed like bigger stringers coming in today.
Okay, so the question is, if there was a weight differential, what was the difference in your opinion? If it went up or down? Jason, you can start.
I mean, I don't know how to answer that. It was a lot like yesterday. I think if the weights did go up, you can attribute it to the guys that's fishing. These guys, they learn, just like another practice day, and they kind of figure it out.
All right, Todd.
I thought the weights overall were a little down today. I had a little better weight today than I did yesterday, but I caught fewer fish today than I did yesterday. So I don't have an answer to that, Sammy, for myself.
All right, Edwin.
For me, it got better, but I just, I only caught 4 yesterday, so I don't have to do much better to improve on my day yesterday. So, to me, it was just making a few adjustments and getting a few more bites.
Okay, very good. Bill?
Well, I'd have to say, kind of like Jason said, these guys are the best guys in the world, and you give them X amount of days on a body of water. Regardless if it's fishing good or fishing bad, they're going to figure out how to catch them, and it shows every day.
All right. Aaron?
Today is it could be one of the reasons the water's settling a little bit. 2 nice days. I don't think the weights went up either. I think they're about the same or a little less, but the water settled and got a lot cleaner, and it warmed up a lot in a lot of areas, like a lot today. I noticed a huge difference in water quality. And the fish I caught today were showing promising signs of getting better. We may have been a week early on this tournament. 1 week, or 3 or 4 days, or tomorrow's going to start.
All right, Alton.
My weight dropped from 17 to 11, so I'm going to stay out of this conversation.
All right, and I just got a question from the Twitterverse, and it's asking about the wind. Y'all have had 2 calm days in a row. It's supposed to blow like crazy tomorrow. What is going to be the change if the wind really blows, and what kind of adjustments are you going to have to make as for the whole panel? Jason?
I mean, they ought to bite with the wind blowing. I mean, we've had 2 subpar fishing days, in my opinion, and I think when the wind blows tomorrow, I think they're going to bite. And I really see some good weights coming in tomorrow.
Todd?
That would be my hope. I think me and Edwin kind of talked about this a while ago. I feel like, Jason's caught him better than anybody the first 2 days, and in order for somebody to pass him, something's probably going to have to change, and conditions wouldn't hurt, I don't think.
Okay. Edwin?
My reply to it is it can't get much worse, so the wind blowing tomorrow's got to get a lot better. So, if anything, I'm looking forward to it. I want to fish something different than what I fished the last 2 days because it's been a grind out there.
Okay. Bill?
Yeah, I'm up for some change too. I hate bluebird flat calm days like we've had for the last 2 days. So I'm looking forward to the wind. I'd like to see it blow 50 mile an hour so it'll blow my bait right into the fish's mouth. I'm going to need as much help as I can to catch Jason down there. So, yeah, any change right now at this point I think would be good.
Aaron?
I'm the same. That every day I've caught them really good here where I've had exceptional days. It's been windy. And usually the calm days you got to kind of drag it out. And if you get a little wind, it's all right. But every day I've smashed them here, it's always been white capping.
Alton?
Yeah, it got really sparse in my area today. It seemed like I'd picked off a lot of the easier fish the first day. So my hope is that the wind would actually bring some new fish to the bank. I'm fishing dirt shallow, and there's better than average quality in that area. If it doesn't bring any new ones in, I'm going to have to bail.
Gotcha. All right, very good. Yes, sir.
Jason, is there a weight that you think you have to have tomorrow to close these guys out?
So the question is to Jason, is there a weight that you feel like you have to reach to end this Bassmaster Classic?
I know what swims out there. I know you guys get tired of here. I know what swims out there, and there's not a safe. I've come in with 25 pounds before here and got third several times. So, if I could catch 20, I think I'd give me a chance, but I still wouldn't guarantee it.
All right, very good. Any more questions? I know these guys are eager to eat and work on their tackle. All right, any more? Question? No? All right, well, this is going to conclude day 2 of the Bassmaster Classic. Gentlemen, good luck tomorrow, and we will see you right here after weigh-in, after crown a Classic champion. Thank you.